amına koydum. Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again with another one, Rants and Gunner in the building. What you telling me, Lee?
I'm good, man. At least you found some shame and took them silly shades off, innit? You know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
found some shame, bro. Listen, I put them back on, bro. Like,
Yeah, you put them on, man. No, you put them back on if you want, because you can't see my cup final, mate. Yeah, you can't see that. Hold that. We're in a final.
Brother, we've been doing cup finals. I'm bored. Like, what
you're
we
bored
doing?
of cup. You're bored of winning trophies. I hear it.
Bored,
Bored
bro.
of winning trophies, yeah.
This is what we do.
Apart from this season.
Hey, bro. Listen, listen.
At least you got the beat Arsenal
this season
trophy,
off, mate. We took this season off.
Okay. No days off, no seasons off. That's how it is, right?
We took this one off, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going through a process, a rebuild. You know what I'm saying?
That's the process. Right, on that bombshell, I'm out, lads. See you later.
That's it. We're going through a rebuild, mate. You know what I mean? That's just all it is.
Rebuild, yeah? Rebuild.
That's it. New training ground, new stadium on the way. You know what I'm saying? New players, new manager. It's a rebuild, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Jim promised and he's delivering. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that. Do you know what I mean? Let's wait and see, innit? You know what I mean? Let's wait and see.
Where's this new stadium? Where is it? Is this the one that looks like a circus? Is that the one?
Nah, apparently they're not doing the cover no more. That's been taken off, actually. The netting thing. Been taken off. So just one of those things, isn't it? So yeah, man, we're chilling. Do you know what I'm saying? You lot enjoy your cup final. We've had quite a few of those in the last decade, probably about 10 of them. So you know what I mean?
We're gonna look forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, so that's good. Don't lose.
We're winning it as well. You already know we're winning.
Don't lose now.
Oh no, bro. This manager has got 8 wins out of 8 as a player and a manager at Wembley. It's already done. We win at Wembley. We've played Man City 5 times at Wembley. We've won 4 of them.
What are those community shields?
FA Cup semi-final. 2017. Well, no, sorry, 2020. Yeah, 2 community shields. Yeah, and League Cup final we lost. And what was the other one?
See, this is why you got to get people to show they're working out. Could they just be saying anything these days?
No, it's that. You know? 1 second. I had it up.
No.
That's to show they're working out, yeah? All right, cool. It's 5 games against Man City at Wembley, and we've won 4 of them. I'm going to get the games up right now. At Wembley. Our manager has played 18 times. Well, sorry, has featured at Wembley 18 times, yeah? As an assistant manager, a player, and a manager. He's won 16. The 2 that he lost were against Tottenham in the league when Tottenham played.
And the ones he won, were for the team that you was playing against. So that doesn't count.
No, hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, we knocked him out when he was the assistant manager.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they lost to Tottenham when Tottenham, he was the assistant at Man City, and Tottenham were playing at Wembley.
All right, cool. So if we take the community shields out, how many times in the last...
community shield, community
How
shield.
many times in the last 10 years, have you won a final at Wembley?
In the last 10 years?
Yeah.
17, 20.
Okay, so 17, twice 20, in the last decade, mate. It's not great, Lee.
2017, 2020.
Yeah, so it's not great.
If you go back further, 14 and 15, we won it. So in the last 12 years, we doubled it, didn't we?
Fair enough. 4 in the last 12 years. That sounds a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a new day, mate. It's about 5 and 20.
You see what I'm saying? So like, it just doesn't matter. Like,
we don't care, Rants. We don't care.
You just need to win. But what I don't like, like, let's not do all that, because you lot were the same guy saying, "Oh, when's the last time you won at the Emirates?" Oh, well, no, you can't say that now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter about what's previously happened. You need to win this one. This is the only one that matters, not the ones that happened 8 years ago. The only one that matters is this one coming up now. It's the only one that matters.
We're gonna win this one, bro. I am fully confident. I said it to you the other day. If we get past Chelsea, we win it. Yeah, and their manager's crying about we encroached on their half of the pitch in the warm-up. Get a life, mate. Yes. Oh, yeah, there's certain types of etiquette he's waffling about. Bro, it's our ground. Shut up. It's our stadium. If we want to come in your half on a warm-up, you can jog on. It's our stadium. Yeah. Basically what happened, I think, is the goalkeeper kicked the ball out, in a warm-up. Kicked a long ball and it ended up in their half. So we went and got it.
Okay.
Do me a favour, mate. Yeah. It's embarrassing, bro. Yeah, that manager, has got down, I did a whole stream on him last night, that Liam Rossina. That guy is not it, bro. He's got more PR surrounding him than Arteta. And what's he ever done? He got sacked from Hull City. He got sacked from Derby. Yeah, he had 1 win in his last 8 at Strasbourg. Yeah, his biggest achievement in football is finishing 7th. And now he's got the Chelsea job. He's falling upwards. That guy is not it, and they're stuck with him. So good luck. Yeah, that's one team less to worry about.
Yeah, but this is exactly why I said,
this man's got his people. This man's got a 60-year-old man in training with a sticker on his forehead saying "always connected." Like, what are we doing here? Like, every 2 seconds, the camera pans in on the guy. Bruv, shut up. How about let's watch the game? Gary Neville sitting there, saying, "Oh, yeah, you know, Chelsea are walking Arsenal to the cliff edge." Did you watch the game? Because not once did I feel rattled.
I didn't watch it. I had it on, but I didn't watch it.
At the end of the game, when we scored the goal, Peter Drury is going, they clung on, and now they've nabbed it at the end. Really? Anyone who was in my watch along, that is the most relaxed and chilled I have been watching an Arsenal game since we won the FA Cup against Chelsea in 2020. Bro, I was sat back, arms crossed. After 10 minutes, I went, these men are wank. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing. Yeah, Matty all over in the chat. We're going, this is right. I was like, relax. They ain't going to score, mate. Our keeper made 1 good save. That was it. It went like they were peppering us with shot after shot after shot, and the keeper was making weldy. The game was dead. I don't care, bro. We're in a final. Yeah, but the way they've painted it all over Sky Sports was like it was like, remember when Man United used to attack, and eventually the pressure told, innit? Yeah, under Fergie. They were making out that that's what happened in that game. Anyone who watched the game knows that's not the case. We were so comfortable, Rants. Yeah. And everyone was just like in my chat going, yo, D, this is rubbish. Matty and Ola were like, nah, we're a little bit. I was like, relax, man. That is the most chilled I've been.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Arsenal were never going to go out there for the win because they already 1-0 up. So the onus was on Chelsea, and Chelsea didn't do enough. They didn't have enough. I thought their tactical tweaks were actually good from the manager, but the players are not of any sort of level to be able to be the difference, innit? And they couldn't. And this is why I was confident that we would beat you, because I knew that we had the individuals to make the difference when we got into certain areas. Chelsea just don't have that at the moment, contrary to what my friend Don seems to think. He seems to think that Enzo Fernandez is a brilliant footballer. Do you know what I mean? And all these guys can make the difference. But the truth is that team is not very good.
He also thinks Esteval's a brilliant footballer. He also thought Kendry Pires is a good footballer. He's back in Brazil, by the way.
Yeah, bro. But this is the thing. Like, but my argument for Don has always been, all right, cool. So if Esteval's so good, why is he not playing? And then the funny thing is, when he does play, man just don't see it, innit? Like, he's a good player, but the truth is, like, Rafinha likes him and he's been playing him and he's had no fucking impact.
Yeah, exactly, because he ain't good, bro. They're living off the back of he scored against Barcelona. Yeah, Man United fans did this with Garnacho's bicycle gig. Yeah, these players are not good. None of their wingers, bro, have performed at that club.
They haven't.
Only Cole Palmer, and Cole Palmer's not even really a winger. Let's just be real with it. Pedro Neto's fallen off a cliff. Gittins is rubbish. Nash's is rubbish. Esteval's rubbish. Who else they got? They had Rory Delap playing right wing the other day. Good one. Rory Delap, Liam Delap even. They would have been better off with Rory Delap playing right wing.
Now, Rory Delap, brother, he'll fit in better in your team, mate. You know what I mean? Fuck me.
Now, don't worry, man. Yeah, they're rubbish. All of their wingers have been rubbish since they've got there. Noni Madueke was rubbish when he got there. Now he's rubbish at my club. Like,
no, Chelsea are awful, bro.
Yeah, and this is the thing, Rants. How many players out their team are actually any good? Reece James, when he's fit and available, quality.
Probably about 5 players they've got.
Caicedo, quality.
Yeah.
There's 2. Cole Palmer, there's 3.
Palmer.
Yeah.
After that, Pedro, you could say he's
Pedro, you could put in that list if you want. Yeah, there's 4. I'd take Neto, get him away from that team. There's 5. Who else?
Maybe Cucurella.
Yeah, Cucurella as well. Yeah, fair.
And that's 5. Do you know what I'm saying? And Esteval's to be confirmed, innit? But he looks decent. But either way, the rest of the squad's rubbish.
Yeah, 2 billion deep.
Yeah. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, bro. I think Chelsea fans would agree, though. I think Chelsea fans would agree that for what they've spent on their squad, it's rubbish.
Bro, we've if you look at their squad, bro, it's actually embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. Like, I don't even know half of their players, bro. They're bringing these players on. I'm like, who's he? Who's that one? Where'd they get him from? Oh, they paid 30 mil for that one. I'm like, what? Like, who even are they? It's like they're just literally just buying up anyone in the hope that they can sell them on. Yeah, they brought up Kendry Pires. Everyone was telling me Kendry Pires is an amazing footballer. Yeah, you even had, do you remember I shared it before? Yeah, do you remember the official Emirates FA Cup Twitter page with millions of followers on it, posted out? You will see him as early as January 2026 in the FA Cup. Kendry Pires, remember the name, the next superstar. Yeah, when he went to Strasbourg, did nothing, couldn't get off the bench, and now he's back in Brazil, mate. How's that worked out? Yeah, it's true though, isn't it? It's true. Yeah, they've done the same with Esteval. Yeah, this guy's got less goals than Bukayo Saka, bro. And he's been shit all season. Yeah, but apparently this is the second coming of Neymar or Ronaldinho or whatever. The guy's rubbish. Yeah, what? He can run around people. Whoopie do. So can Noni Madwakey, mate.
No, I hear it.
And then it's, oh, you're beefing a kid. Yeah, good one, mate.
No, bro, I think the criticism of Chelsea is valid, bro. Like, and the thing is, this is a concern that Chelsea fans have as well. And this is why I bet Don that we'd finish above them this season. He didn't believe me, but like, bro, like our squad's better than this. And I don't even know why it was an argument. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Don told me that none of our players get into his team. I told him like all of our defenders, yeah, all of our centre backs get into his team. And
bro, the centre backs at Tottenham walk straight in as well. That's Tottenham.
Yeah, but again, do you know what I'm saying? And then even Chelsea's attack, like, it's not great. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at the Chelsea attack, the Chelsea attack right now, it's not good either. So it's one of them ones where, and Chelsea's midfield is massively overrated. Really, it's only Caicedo.
Yep.
It's really only him. So it's one of them things where, like, as a team, they're not looking great, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not looking great at all. And I think they've got a semi-favorable run in the next 5 games. This is the reason why they'll kind of stay in there. But I expect them to kind of start free falling as the season goes on, bro. Even further, I could see them finishing 6th or below.
If you say semi-favorable run, bro, yeah, they got Wolves away, right? And let's just be real with it. Yeah, Wolves are trash. Right, they're trash, bro. Like, don't be surprised if Wolves get a draw. Yeah, then after that, they play on Tuesday. Yeah, they play on Tuesday against Leeds, bro. That's a massive game for them, and there's drama between them two going back all the way to the 70s. Yeah, and that's on Tuesday. So they play tomorrow, then Tuesday. Yeah, then they got you. Oh, sorry, no, they ain't.
No, they haven't. We already beat them.
No, Google does it all the flipping time for no reason. When they got after that, they've then got Hull City in the cup. Well, they should win that. That's on Friday. Well, so they play tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Friday. Wow. Then they've got Burnley. Then they've got Arsenal. Well, they ain't beating us at the Emirates.
Yeah, but that's what you said about us, though. You just never know.
Yeah, it's Chelsea. Yeah,
nah, you lot should turn them over, but
then they got Aston Villa away. Then they got Newcastle at home, bro. By the 14th of March, they'll be 6th.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The run gets worse. Do you know what I'm saying? It does get worse. So it's going to be interesting. Like that Chelsea fan just said, "Our Rants, you lot are shite." Yeah, we might be shite, but do you know what I mean? We're the next best shite. Do you know what I mean? Because we're beating everyone else. So
yeah.
they got
a run after that game, after them games, yeah. Right. Their games ain't even that easy, Rants. Yeah, they got Wolves away, Leeds at home, Burnley at home, Arsenal away, Villa away, Newcastle at home, Everton away, City at home, Man United at home, Brighton away. Then they've got Forest at home, Liverpool
Hold on,
away,
what? We get Chelsea again?
Yeah, 18th of April.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you drew with them, didn't you? Did you draw with them?
No, we beat them.
Players sent off, innit?
Yeah, we beat them.
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah, you did. That's when he took off all his forwards, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took his football and went home, Maresca, after the red card.
Yeah. Bro, they got a lot of big games coming up. Their last game of the season is Sunderland away. They got Tottenham at home before that. Yeah, they got Liverpool away before that. Forest fighting for their life before that. Brighton away. They've still got to play Man United, City, both at home. Everton away. They've still got to play Newcastle at home. Villa and Arsenal away. They got Leeds at home. Bro, they're fucked. They're going to finish about 7th.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't realize they had that, but I don't know why I had it's Don, bro. I need to stop listening to that guy, bro,
Delusional.
because he said to me, "Oh yeah, next 5 games we could put a run together." We like so in my head, I'm thinking, "Yo, they've got like favorable fixtures."
Bro, their next
And
5 league games are Wolves away, Leeds at home, Burnley at home,
they nearly lost to fucking
Arsenal
West
away.
Ham.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then their next 5 league games, bro. Wolves away, Leeds at home, that's 2. Burnley at home, that's 3. Arsenal away, that's 4. And Villa away, that's 5. What is he waffling about? They ain't beating Leeds either. They ain't beating Leeds on Tuesday. They might beat Wolves. They ain't beating Leeds. They'll beat Burnley. They ain't beating us and they ain't beating Villa. Then they've got Newcastle at home after that. And then Everton away. Then City at home and Man United at home. Then Brighton away. They're finished.
Okay, yeah, maybe
Then
that running's not that favourable.
Bro, they're running from now to the end of the season. They've got every big team.
Yeah, I had no idea still.
They're finished. Yeah, don't listen to Don Lusional. Don, get out of here, man. You should be protesting at matches about your ownership, bruv. In fact, you should be voting with your feet. Stop spending money on that dusty club, bruv. Your manager's a PR puppet. Yeah, that's achieved nothing in football. His highest finish ever in football is 7th. And he liked it so nice, he had to do it twice. Yeah, because he'd done it at Strasbourg as well. His record at Hull City, yeah, was more draws than wins. 27 wins, 28 draws, and 23 losses. Then he got sacked from Derby as he was interim, to be fair. Then he went Hull. Then he went to Strasbourg. Now he's at Chelsea, bro. How did these managers fall upwards? He's rubbish. They
It's
should have
about
kept
being in the right
up.
place at the right time, innit? He was already within the structure, the blue coat structure.
Because he's a nice, well-behaved guy, yeah, that won't say anything out of turn. Yeah, bro, it wouldn't surprise me one bit, yeah, if Blueco had been sending people to his house to give him like media training, proper media training and shit, because the way this guy talks in press conferences is worse than Arteta. Yeah, literally worse than Arteta. Bro, did you see the clip of him at training? Yeah, with the people like open training or whatever. Yeah, and they were saying, well, what's going on? He goes, oh, well, this side, yeah, of the pitch, yeah, and that side of the pitch, that's the recovery group. Yeah, and this, what was the word he used, chat? What was the word he said? And that side is the something else group. So he goes, this side is the group that are playing the other day, and this is the group that needs. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bruv? Like, what is he actually worth? And then he said to the little boy, he goes, do you understand? And the boy went, yeah. It was like, well, of course he's going to understand. He's happy to be in front of the manager. Have you seen the clip of him on stage? Have you seen him on stage sitting there on a Q&A? Yeah, with all the top Chelsea. You've not seen that?
No. What do you mean? What, the Chelsea fans were talking to him?
Yeah, this is literally the day after we knocked him out the cup. You know, sitting there saying, oh, well, we know we're not that far away from Arsenal. Yeah, and all of the Chelsea fans I think it was like not an AGM, but like a Q&A. Yeah, they were going, Liam. I'm like, you man are gone already, bruv. That club is finished. Yeah, I told them for 2 years, Rants, they laughed at me. Cool, claim your club back. Yeah, it's what it is. They're done. He's going, we're not too far away from Arsenal. Are you all right, mate? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, did you see Paul Merson call him out?
No. Paul Merson seems like he's been on a generational run, blood, because I'm seeing bare Paul Merson quotes, but I haven't watched the episode yet.
Let me get you. I didn't get done for copyright on it, yeah? I've used it twice, so let me get this clip, yeah? Bro, it's hilarious. When Fofana was crying at the end, yeah, bro, he absolutely cussed Fofana. Yeah, and then Rory did like fucking Liam Rossinier, PR Orsinior, bruv. That's who he is, PR Orsinier. Yeah, bro, I swear, this guy is a mutant. Yeah, I've got it. I didn't get done for copyright on it. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll put it in the private.
Cool. Yeah, just Bible. Just you can open it in it and just share your
cool.
screen.
I'll do that then. I'll do that, bro. I swear to God. Listen to this. I'll stop it a little bit and then play it again just in case. But it's on Sky Sports Twitter page.
All right, cool.
Right, let's go.
You can feel the joy. You can feel the relief a little bit around there, can't you?
I'm numb. I'm flabbergasted. I can't believe what I just watched. I honestly can't believe what I just watched. I mean, Arsenal fans and Arsenal, the players themselves, this is Chelsea Football Club. You know, they've got international football players. They've got World Cup winner.
Well, I swear, listen to the next bit of this. Yeah, I'll play it to the end, mate. He absolutely cusses Chelsea, cusses them.
They've got players all over. This is not a bottom 4, bottom 5 team. They've just come there. I mean, it's crying. I mean, it should be crying because they never had a go. I mean, I'm lost for words. I cannot believe what happened. They've just gone out with an absolute win in the semi-final of a big competition. And it was, if it worked, it was great. But it hasn't worked. And you can't gamble like that. Have a go and go out in a blaze of glory. Don't go out like that. I'm lost for words. Honestly, I'm lost.
I swear, mate, yeah.
He's right and he's wrong, though. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think that... I tend to agree with Liam's analysis after the game. If he goes gung-ho, yeah, against our Arsenal team that we know is a defensive team and really do want to exploit you, if he goes gung-ho and he goes 1-0 down in the first 20 minutes of the game, people say that he's thrown the fucking tie away and he's naive. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
he
but on
had
the
to
flip
manage
side
the
of that-
game in spells, but bro, I just think that Chelsea players are not good enough.
Yeah, but on the
to
flip side of
flick a
that, it
switch.
highlights how shit he is as a coach, because he didn't know in the biggest game that he's probably has ever managed. That is the biggest game he's ever managed. Yeah, he lost at home. Yeah, fair enough. He got a second goal because we carried on attacking because we didn't rate him, and this is why
I think you got a second goal because they committed and then you just capitalized on it. If you look at
their
the
second
goal,
goal, we went for a fourth when we were 3-1 up, and then they got Garnacho's second goal. Yeah,
no,
Because-
I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about in the second game, you only scored at the end because Chelsea were overcommitting and you caught them.
Yeah, we didn't even need to score. If it ended 0-0, we're through anyway.
You wouldn't have scored if Chelsea didn't go for it.
Oh, fags. Yeah, we didn't even bother.
Yeah,
because we know we're
exactly.
so good defensively and they're so crap. But this is how I knew we'd beat them. Yeah, because when we were 3-1 up at Stamford Bridge, yeah, we were still going for it, Rants. We were trying to get the fourth. Yeah, because this manager and these players do not rate Chelsea. So we were trying to get the fourth and we got stung on a sucker punch at the end, like 3-2.
But were you though? That's but I don't
was,
remember
bro.
the
That
game
was-
like that.
I even said on the watch along and the fan cam after that first leg, yeah, I was like, I rate the fact that we went for a fourth goal in that game because that tie could have been dead and buried. Yeah, if we had got the fourth. Instead, we got stung on the counter attack. Yeah, cool. But when Rossini comes out with the comments in reply to Paul Merson, yeah, right, and he said, oh, if we go for it and we concede early and all of this and that, cool. All that tells me, mate, is you don't know how to set up a team properly. Yeah, with the right balance. Yeah, to get an attack and defense. Yeah, because you know you're coming to our ground. You know we've got a great record at home. We've only lost to you lot. Yeah, you know we've got the best defense in the league. Yeah, and you can't construct a team. Yeah. To pull us out of position, yeah, and create chances. All that tells me is you're not good enough and you didn't have a clue what you were doing, mate, and you're out of your depth. Yeah, because they literally offered nothing, Grant. They had a shot from Enzo that the keeper made a camera save of in the first half. Yeah, and other than that, it was a couple of shots over the bar from distance. They did not once trouble us. Yeah, so then when he's sitting there saying, well, if we'd gone for it and got banged early, everyone would say that it was naive and it was this. But if we'd done it the other way, then I'm a genius. You did neither, mate. You did neither. Yeah, you
But
didn't.
I think he did try and go for it later on, and that's how you scored, Lee.
Yeah, but Rance, he didn't go for it.
But he did go for it because
He
even the
went
goal
for
that
it.
you
He
scored,
didn't even
yeah.
go for it in stoppage time.
The reason
If
why
you
you
look at our
scored that
he
goal
didn't
is
go for
because
it.
when you countered them, they literally had no defense, and your players ran clean through because they overcommitted, bro. So they were going for it.
Yeah, but when you say go for it, bro, it's all well and good pushing your players into our half. Yeah, but at the same time, what did they actually do? Not once did they get in behind us. Not once did they go one-on-one. Not once did they have a scramble in the box. And
They didn't get in behind you because there was no space, bro.
Yeah, but not one. Yeah, so when there's no space, you have to pull players out real quick with quick 1-2 touch football. Barca do it all the time. PSG do it all the time, bro. PSG get teams part of the bus every week.
No, I hear all of that, but you lot just stank the place out, Lee.
I know, which is what we had to do, and that's why.
Exactly. So I can't blame Chelsea
answer to
for
that.
how you lot played, innit? I can only blame them for the lack of quality that they have in attacking areas to really cause you lot any damage, bro. Like you lot weren't worried about them because they lack quality, bro. I don't think it was a tactical mistake from Rossini. I just think they didn't have the players.
No, they have got the players. They have got the players. Let's be real with it. Yeah,
I thought tactically they set up well. I thought they nullified
they've
your
got the
set
players
pieces.
to create chances. Let's be real with it. Yeah, Right? I
Who
don't
have they
rate
got
Chelsea. I
to
don't rate their
create
squad. We've both
chances though?
agreed
It's
on
only
that.
João Pedro and Cole Palmer. That's it.
Yeah, João Pedro, Cole Palmer. Yeah, they could have started with Esteval. Yeah, but then all I was being told in my chat was, oh yeah, but he's flown back from Brazil. Yeah, like he's in the normal seats, mate. And they're sitting in a private jet with luxury, with probably a bed in there. You probably want to sleep all the way, mate.
Mm.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, they've got João Pedro, they've got Delap. Yeah, they've got Caicedo, who did nothing in the game, by the way. Yeah, they've got Enzo, who's been scoring goals from recently. Yeah, they've got Esteval. Yeah, these are all players that Chelsea rate, apparently. All their fans rate, or pretty much most of their fans rate. Yeah. Then off corners, they can come up and score corners. Bro, did they even have any decent corners? Yeah, they were crap, bro. Yeah, we didn't have to be good. We didn't have to score. Yeah, but the fact that, if you're going to have a look at the goal, yeah, the fact that they had all of their players in our half, yeah, cool. That's why we done them on a counter. Because that was going 0-0 all the way. Yeah, but at the same time, if you look at the way we got that goal, I think it was Timber I think it was Trossard actually. Trossard wins the header, plays it straight to Declan. Declan looks up, and Martinelli and 29 are clean through. So in that sense, on paper, and when you're looking at it, it looks like they've gone for it. No, they just pushed their players into our half. They ain't gone for it. Yeah, they're not doing anything. That's like us just bopping the ball around U-shaped football. We're not going for it.
No, but I think they weren't doing anything because they didn't have the quality to unlock the door. But they left themselves vulnerable, bro.
But that also goes back to the manager. Yeah, let's be real, yeah? Right? West Ham are crap. Look how many chances West Ham created against Chelsea at the Bridge.
I agree.
They should have won that game, but obviously second half, Chelsea scored right at the end, yeah?
Mm.
Right? West Ham have not got good players, bro. They've got Jared Bowen, and that's about it. Yeah, let's just be real. Jared Bowen's probably the only player I'd take out of their team. Yeah? Yeah, what did Nashers do when he came on? Do you know what I'm saying? That mutant. Yeah, their fans have been gassing. Oh, yeah, we got Nashers. They were rubbing it in Man U's faces. Oh, look at us. We've stole your player. Yeah, they're crap. I understand that. But at the same time, you can still be crap and get a result. Sunderland beat them at their ground. So why can't they beat us at ours? Why can't they at least have chances? Yeah, they did nothing, bro. And we can say our defense is this and our defense is that. Yeah, bro, let's be real. Kairat Almaty scored twice against us. And albeit it was our reserve team, yeah? Right? But at the same time, it's Kairat. They should never have got a goal. They should never have had a shot, even with our reserve team. So why can't Chelsea create quality chances in that game? It comes back to coaching, bro. Yeah, that guy is not a good coach. Yeah, I'm convinced that guy is either going to get sacked by the summer when he fails to qualify for the Champions League or for Europe. Yeah, it'll probably be in the Conference League. Or they're going to keep him and try and do what Arsenal have done with Arteta. Yeah, and if that is the case and they keep him, cool, good luck with that, because you ain't coming back anytime soon. Yeah, I don't rate him one bit. Yeah, my brother's a Derby County fan. He said he was shit at Derby and he had a decent record at Derby. Right, let's just be real with it. He ain't any good, but he's a nice boy. He'll do as he's told. He's a blue co man. Yeah, and he'll toe the party line, innit? Yeah, and he's not on a stupid, obscene amount of money in comparison to some ex-Chelsea managers. It's on about 3 or 4 million a year. Yeah, it's stupid money, but it's not like 9 million or 10 million a year, is it? You know what I'm saying? He's probably got a clause in the contract that says if we let you go, we don't have to give you any compensation. Yeah, but because he's now managing Chelsea, yeah, he's just going to do as he's told. Yeah, and this is the problem with that club. And I've been telling them, they've been going down this route for a long time. Whereas if you look at Maresca, yeah, Maresca was that to a certain degree, but Maresca would also have biblical meltdowns and call every fucker out.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Which is why they got rid of him, because he spoke out of turn too many times.
No,
they should have kept
100%.
Maresca. Maresca's won stuff. They've sacked a manager that won 2 trophies for him to bring in a manager that's won nothing. And then they wonder why they got knocked out and why then you know, oh, it's a little bit, oh, that's a bit sus and this and that. Same with Tottenham. They sacked a manager who won them a trophy and brought in somebody who's never won one. And then they wonder why they're still shit. Yeah, them players under Maresca will get, and listen, the only 2 games they've lost under Rosenior is against Arsenal, so I hear it. Yeah, let's be real. They ain't played well under this guy. Yeah, they didn't play well against West Ham. I watched the game. They were crap. That could have been 4-0 at half time.
I hear that, but I think doing the play well thing is a slippery slope because you man ain't played well all season, mate. Do you know what I mean? In the league and you're top. So it's not really about playing
but we know
well.
how to scam wins, Rants. They don't.
What's
Because we've
that?
got this, we know how to scam wins.
I understand that, but
yeah, so and listen, I call it out all the time, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like the way we play football. But if we can go over the line and win a title, I don't care. But then there's been times where we can turn it on. Tottenham, yeah, we've turned it on against them. We turned it on against Bayern Munich, Atleti, Inter, Villa. Now, there's been games this season, Leeds, both games against Leeds. In fact, the first game against Leeds, we were a bit dead, and then they just fell apart. Yeah, the game the other night against Leeds, last weekend, weekend before, whenever it was, bro, we were quality in that game. Yeah, and we kept going and going and going, try and get more goals. Yeah, and this is the thing, right? When I watched them, when I watched quite a lot of Chelsea this season, bro, they played better football under Maresca. Yeah, and I know he's only just got there and he's implementing new things here, but that's going one way or the other real quick. He's either gone in the summer or they're going to stick with him, yeah, and he'll eventually lose the dressing room. Yeah, because he ain't going to win nothing. What's their aim as ownership for that manager?
Brother, I have no idea. Their ownership I don't think they're trying to win anything. And
same.
yeah, but because of that, this is why I'm not judging them on that. Do you know what I mean? My man saying, why am I backing Liam Rosina? I'm not backing Rosina, yeah. My thing is, yeah, I'll call him out on what I'm seeing, innit? Like, I thought that his tactical approach against Arsenal was the right one. I just thought that he didn't have the players to execute what he wanted to do. It's not his fault that the players aren't good enough. That's the way I see it. Like, I thought that
play to their strengths.
Yeah, but it's not just about playing to their strengths, brother. With games like the Arsenal game, you have to manage it in stages. I thought that he kept it tight, didn't concede early. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're away from home. If Arsenal score early and then the crowd get behind them, it's a very, very long night. So you have to deal with that. I thought you dealt with that well. I thought you dealt with your corners very well.
Yeah,
the players running up.
Right.
The players running up and drawing and pulling players out of the box, so you weren't effective from your set pieces. I think he done everything, but in games like that, you're relying on the players to then produce a little moment. Do you know what I'm saying? One good counter attack or one great strike or something. And Chelsea just don't have those players. So I'm not necessarily blaming him for losing 1-0 to Arsenal away from home, yeah, getting sucker punched right at the end of the game when you have to go for it because you're going out anyway. So I don't really look at that performance and blame him for that performance. I don't, innit? Like, the end of the day, we're all in the part of the season now where it's about results, innit? Us, Chelsea, Liverpool, we're all trying to finish in a Champions League place. So as much as performances would be great, I'm not really judging teams, yeah, apart from my team, on performances. I'm judging my team on performances because there's a chance that at the end of the season, we're either getting a new manager or we're keeping Michael Carrick. And if the performances continue the way they are now, that's what I'm going to use to judge Michael Carrick. The league position's nice, but performances matter for me. But for a team like Chelsea, like, the performances don't really matter. For a team like Arsenal, the performances don't matter. For a team like Liverpool, the performances don't matter because I think Liverpool are going to sack their manager anyway. So, like, I'm not really looking at Chelsea performances. I just know that Rosina, that's the only game he's lost to you lot.
Both games, yeah.
Yeah, so
he ain't lost in the league yet.
Yeah, that's it. So because of that, as much as man will say that he's not a great coach, yeah, like the way he set up against Arsenal showed me that he's a thinking coach, because the way he dealt with your corners, no one in the league has dealt with them like that. So it tells me that
the only team that's dealt with our corners really, really well is probably Man City. And
their goalkeeper was just coming for it, but they didn't have players running up the pitch and giving you lot something else, bro. Like, they were dragging your players out of the box and stuff like that and leaving players up. And we saw a team do it in the Champions League, but we ain't seen anyone in the Premier League have the balls to do it. So
we were saying this last week, innit?
Yeah.
Like, just get players up the promote. Maybe you watched the stream.
Yeah, but I literally said, but that's how I would deal with Arsenal.
Yeah, Liverpool did it as well. Liverpool did it well against us. And
I'd
United,
absolutely do it that way. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's a bad coach based on the fact that I think that he approached the Arsenal game spot on, bruv. And the thing is, if he was a foreign coach and he did it, yeah, people will be giving him credit for it. So I'm not looking at Rosina and saying, yo, he's not a good coach. Yeah, cool. He's not a Chelsea level coach. He's not.
He's not even a whole City level coach. That's the point, Rants.
No, but bro, that doesn't always work either, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if I remember correctly, I think Luis Enrique wasn't he at Roma or something like that? I think he was at Roma. And not for a long time. And I don't need to double check because I'm pretty sure he was there. Well, he was in Italy though. Somewhere it might be on the wrong team, bro. No, he was at Roma.
How many games did he manage?
He's only there for a season, bro.
Where did they
Literally.
finish? Do you know?
He was only there for a season, 2011, 2012. And that's what I'm trying to say. So he went, no one remembers.
No, I don't remember he was at Roma. I can't lie.
Well, exactly. He said Roma were eliminated from the Champions League from the Europa League by Slovan Bratislava, bro. A Slovakian team, bro.
That's the team that Bayern Munich put 9 past and had 2 disallowed, wasn't it?
Well, there you go. And this is what I'm trying to say. So that tells you everything you need to know. They got
Yeah, it
knocked
was at
out.
Celta Vigo as well. He had 14 wins out of 40 at Celta.
Well, there you go. So now he's the best manager in the world. So again, like it's difficult to say because it hasn't worked out at one club for a manager that they're just not a good manager. Like it's difficult to do that because football kind of doesn't work like that. So because of that, I'm not really looking at what Rossini's done anywhere else. I'm just looking at what he's done at Chelsea, and so far he ain't lost the league game. And I thought that he managed the Arsenal game well. So in isolation, I'm not judging him on anything else other than what I can see, bruv. Because the truth is, I don't rate a lot of these managers in this league, but they're here, bruv. But they're here. And this is why when people are saying we should look past Michael Carrick, I'm saying we shouldn't look past Carrick because he's as good or better than the majority of the managers in this league if we're just comparing them to what's here. So
yeah, and let's be real. The thing with Michael Carrick here, he's got you playing a brand of football that you like, and you've won off of it, and you've beaten the 2 best teams in the league.
Yeah, but you're right. But if Chelsea win every game in the league till the end of the season, Chelsea fans aren't going to be they're not going to be upset.
No, they won't. But at the same time, yeah, let's just be real with it. They ain't winning the FA Cup. They ain't winning the Champions League. Yeah, the aim for them is top 4. Yeah, and they ain't getting it, bro. Yeah, so how many more years
it doesn't
do they
look
have
like
to
they're
keep
getting
going?
top 4. But
let's assume they do get top 4. Yeah,
yeah.
That'd be 9. That'd be 8 years without a domestic trophy. Yeah, and I know he's only just got there, and I know Maresca was there before.
Has it really been that long for Chelsea?
Last time they won a domestic trophy was 2018 Cup final. Yeah, they ain't won the league or the League Cup or the FA Cup since 2018, mate. Yeah, so when Chelsea fans are saying, "Oh, we don't really matter about the League Cup," it fucking does. They should have been going all out attacking that, Rants. And if they get banged, they get banged. Yeah, but that's why Paul Merson had the ump with it. Yeah, because he was like, "How'd you go out of a little whimper like that?" Yeah, and when he said it's a big cup, yeah, it is a big cup. He's won it for my club as well. Cheers, cup double. Yeah, it is a big cup. The problem is the way football's gone, Rants. Yeah. This new gen of fan and the PR around the Premier League has dismissed these cups. Yeah, so now that's just seen as some dusty little cup. Yeah, and bro, they have not won a trophy for 8 years in England.
Yeah, bro, I was at that game.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I was at that game.
8 years, and they went out like that. Yeah, and I know. Listen, I know he's only just got the job. But when my manager got the job, well, he ain't my manager, but when Mikel Arteta got the job, he was my manager until the cup final ends. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, but when he got the job, yeah, he won the cup in 6 months. Yeah, this guy had 2 games, bro, against Arsenal. All he had to do is mastermind 2 games. You could lose the first game and win the second. You could draw the first game and draw the second and win on pens. You could draw both games and win on pens. He didn't need to win either game. Yeah, all he had to do was 2 games, bro, and his team were in the final. Then go and win the final, 3 games. Yeah, and all of a sudden, Chelsea fans would be on board. Yeah, instead, I thought the first game he was awful. Second game, I hear your points on that, yeah? Right? But at the same time, if I'm losing that game 1-0 and we're going to Stamford, or 3-2, sorry, and we're going to Stamford Bridge, yeah, bro, we're going to set up, yeah, to have a go for 20 minutes, but make sure that as soon as we lose the ball, we're all running back 100 miles an hour. Yeah, but we're going to set up to dominate them in our ground. Yeah, whether we got the players or not. Yeah, we're still going to do that. Yeah, it might be naive, might be whatever, but we're going to stamp our authority from the get-go. After 10 minutes of that game, I promise you, Rants, yeah, anyone that's in here that watched my watch-along, after 10 minutes, I said, they are not on it. They don't want it today. They're coming here with damage limitation, and that's it. Yeah, and bro, I swear I sat back, had my arms folded most of the game. And this is crap. Look at it. Look how shit they are. Yeah, and everyone's going, yeah, but Lee Eze's playing crap. I was like, no, that's one of his best games. Yeah, well, people expect him to jink around 4 players. No, he was in the team that day to get the ball and just bop it straight back to whoever, Zubimendi or Rice, and we keep moving the ball away from him. Yeah, we did our job perfect. That was an Arteta masterclass. Yeah, I thought he set that team up perfectly because you ain't breaking us down today. And if you do, cool. Well, we're going to break and counter-attack and we'll do you anyway. Yeah, he set that up perfectly. Their manager, I thought, was weak. I thought their players were dog shit. Yeah, who was their best player? Caicedo was awful. Palmer was crap. Yeah, Esteval was crap.
Yeah, but this is why I'm not blaming the manager for that performance, bro. I think performances like that, it's on the players, Lee. And I said the same thing about Man United. Michael Carrick has set us up so well now. If we don't win games, yeah, it's on the players, bro. It's on the players because Carrick's making the right substitutions. He's starting the right team and he's setting us up the right way. So now it's over to the players, bro. That's the way I see it, bro. Like, if he continues to set us up the way he's setting us up, now I'm relying on your Dorgus, your Mbumos, your Cunhas, your Amads to win us games. And they have been doing that. The Casemiros and that.
But then do you trust the manager? Like, obviously, you can only go off a tiny window size, yeah? Sample size. Do you trust him that, like, let's say you drop points in the next 2 games? Yeah. Do you trust him to be able to change something, like in terms of personnel or system?
I do.
But
he won't change the system because I don't think the system would need changing.
These managers are stubborn, innit? These managers are mad stubborn.
Yeah, but Carrick doesn't seem that way. I don't think that the system needs... I don't think the system would need changing anyway because I think the system is spot on. But one thing we've seen about Carrick is the previous manager was playing Sesko every week. The first thing Carrick did was come in and take him out of the team and put Mbumo there. People were saying, how's he going to get Mbumo and Ahmad into the same team, two left footers that want to play on the right? Carrick's found a way. Do you know what I mean? He brought Kobe back into the team. He's done all of these things. So, like, what man needs to understand is that the manager's shown that he can be flexible and he's shown that he understands what needs to be done. And I believe that he'll continue to make the right decisions, bro. And if things weren't working, he'll change it. Like, even the Mazraoui change for Dallo, and Mazraoui ended up being involved in the winner. Like, there was no need to change the right back. Do you know what I'm saying? But he did it and it worked. So I think Michael Carrick has shown in a very short period of time that he's a thinking manager and he makes the right changes. So now it's down to the players to perform. And they have been performing. That's why we've been getting the results. And the more quality you have in your team, the more likely one of them is going to show up, innit? And that's why I think we're going to finish the season strong.
Yeah, I hear it. So that question from Cedar, why not Arteta won the FA Cup since? Because he's more interested in winning the league. Yeah, he's thrown these cups in the bin. But now the pressure's come on top this season. Yeah, he's had to take that cup seriously. Well, obviously it's not the FA Cup, but he's had to take that League Cup seriously. Because the general consensus around the whole world is he has to deliver this season saying. Yeah, there was a question somebody put in as well, yeah? Where is it? Big up Ontario. But Lee, you've got to give these young managers a chance. The old ones are dying. Your favourites, Mourinho, Simeone, etc. Well, Simeone won 5-0 away in the cup last night. Yeah, against Betis. Absolutely walloped him. Lookman scored on his debut. Set up Griezmann's goal. Yeah, Simeone ain't won a trophy for years. Yeah, and they've got Barcelona next round now, semi-final. Good luck with that. But yeah, I hear it with young managers. I understand that, yeah. But at the same time, go and get ones that have got over the line.
But there's not a lot of young managers around world football. There's just not a lot of them, Lee. I think we need to get away from that. I think
hundreds around world football, bro.
No, but I think we need to get away from that because just because you won a trophy, yeah, it doesn't mean you're a good manager because there's a lot of managers that have won trophies in shit leagues or whatever, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're better.
Yeah, but you can say shit league. It's still relative to the competition you're playing.
But it doesn't mean that you're a better coach. Look at Ruben Amorim's a prime example. He's won trophies, and it doesn't mean that he's better than coaches that haven't won trophies, bro. Like Michael Carrick's already shown himself to be a better coach than Ruben Amorim.
You still got more of a chance to win with somebody that knows how to get over the line.
I don't agree though. Because Ruben Amorim's a prime example, bro. Like all of the metrics said that he's one of the best young managers in world football, and the reality is he's not. He's absolute dog shit.
Yeah, but let's have a look at Big Ange up against Amorim in that final. Big Ange has
Yeah.
won more trophies than him. Yes, he's managed longer. I hear that. Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
won
but
more
Ange's
trophies.
just a
than him.
better coach than him, though.
Yeah, but he's also won more. And people say it's a shit league and it's Scotland and all of this and that. The competition is still relative. Yeah, same as the French league. You still have to win games. Yeah, Lens are right up there for a reason because they got a good coach. Yeah, whether he wins it or not, we'll find out. But the fact that they're up there, yeah, tells me, and they've been top. Well, they're not top now. Yeah, tells me that he's a good coach. Whether that translates into anything else, I don't know who the coach is. Don't know whether he's won stuff or not. But he's gone up there. But now, can he get over the line? Because when you get over the line, yeah, now you know, doesn't matter where you go, right, I did this, I made that mistake doing that, I should have done this, and you grow as a coach. I know you do that anyway, but if you've got the trophies to go with it, there's managers all around the world, bro. Every single season, yeah, a manager wins a trophy in his first season, somewhere, somehow. Yeah, and that might just be new manager luck. Yeah, but when you've been coaching youth teams, yeah, and going up through like around the world, or coaching under 17s, then the reserves, then you get the full job. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, their managers tend to do well. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 because they've managed the youth setup. Yeah, they know what they're looking for. They know what the style of
Yeah,
players.
but I think
in
it
that youth
depends on
setup.
what team you're managing the youth setup of as well. That also matters.
Yeah, I mean, if you're managing the youth setup at Chelsea, I mean, Chelsea, I think their youth team are in the Champions League quarters or semi or something. Yeah, but how many of them youth players are playing, and the style that Chelsea youth are playing, does that grow into the first team at Chelsea? Because when we had Wenger,
No, probably not.
our
But
youth setup
also,
was
that
exactly
Chelsea
the same.
youth team coach isn't necessarily a better coach than Rafinha, just because he's winning down there. It doesn't always.
No, I'm not
translate
saying that. What I'm saying is, he's got them doing all right, but has he won something yet? No. Based on this season, I don't know whether he's been there before and won stuff. Who knows, right? I'm talking about this season, yeah, and Chelsea in general. I'll use Chelsea as an example. Right? So Chelsea's youth team, do they play the same style of play as their first team? Because I'm telling you right now, Arsenal's set up all the way from top to bottom. We all play the same way. Yeah, all play the same way. Yeah, there's a little bit more freedom in the youth level. Yeah, but we still play the same way. Yeah, Man United. Yeah, every player that came into Man United through the academy looked good back in the day under Fergie. Why? Because you played the same way. Yeah, Barca do the same thing. Why do they have so many young players walk straight into the team and look outstanding? Because they all play the same way. Ajax used to be the same. There's so many teams.
Yeah, but those are those are teams that are run
Brighton do the same.
in a similar way, and that's the only reason why.
The problem is when you've got a club, yeah, that has a different style of play at youth setup, yeah, and a different style of play in the first team. Then you get a young player that's looking good in the youth setup, and everyone calls for him to come in the first team. They look out their depth, sink and drown, bruv. Yeah, because they're not used to playing that different style. Yes, it's higher level football. Yeah, but how many players have come through Arsenal? Yeah, Skelly came into Arsenal, decent player, not good enough for Arsenal in my opinion. Yeah, but he's being played out of position. You put that guy in midfield, any other team in the Premier League, he'd excel. Yeah, but he's playing at left back and he's learning on the job at left back and he's still not been complete dog shit, has he? Let's be real with it. Yeah, he ain't great defensively. Well, he ain't a defender. Yeah, but he knows the style of play. He was doing it at youth level. Yeah, then you look at Dowman. Dowman gets the ball, drives forward. He can say so he can get a game at the team. Yeah, but he was doing that at youth level. Yeah, and now and because he's got 2 feet, yeah, he'll make Saka look stupid when he finally breaks in. Yeah, maybe we'll move Saka to the left or whatever. Yeah, right. But we can do this about other players that come through the youth level. They're all the way through at other clubs. Bro, there's so many players. Kobe Mino at your club. Yeah, Kobe was playing the same position, the same role, and doing the same thing for youth level, bro. So he's going to walk into Man United. At that time, we're playing the same thing. Now you get Ruben Amorim coming, totally changes up the system, the formation, the whole thing, and you never see him again. Now you've got Carrick back in there playing what you're playing in your youth setup. Now he's excelling again. Yeah, bro, I swear, these clubs, yeah, if they want to get these youth players onto a world stage and then make a money out of them, like Chelsea, which is why I'm using them, yeah, they've got to stay the same from top to bottom, all the way through youth upwards, yeah, and down. Because then they can get them in the team. They will look good because they're in a system that suits them that they played in before, all the way through their youth level. Then you can go and sell them. Yeah, when you've got 3 different formations at 3 different levels of youth, and then a different formation in the Prem, yeah, for Chelsea, that kid's never going to get a chance. Then you're selling for fucking £500,000. Yes, it's all in good giving young managers a chance. Got to give young players a chance as well, then. And there's too many clubs that fall by the wayside because their youth setup is shit. Yeah, and if they give there's players that play at every academy in England, yeah, that are good players. Half of them never get a chance. Yeah, and they're playing at good clubs.
True.
They're playing at good clubs. You've probably got loads in your academy at Man United. Yeah, they'll never get a chance, fans. Never get a chance. Yeah, and it's the same with managers. Some managers never get a chance.
No, precisely.
Yeah, and then when they do get a chance, they have to take it.
Because these managers don't get a chance. This is the reason why I'm not going to sit here and say that Liam ain't a good coach, yeah, based on what he's done elsewhere, because football just doesn't work like that.
No, I hear it, but there's always a trait like if you've managed Derby, cool, you had 7 games, whatever, interim, yeah, but you had nearly 100 games at Hull City. You literally drew more games than you won, bruv.
Yeah, but I need to see the whole City team. I need to see the league that they were playing in. I need to see what the teams around them were before I judge him on any of that. Because
they finished 7th.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But even though they finished 7th, yeah, did he have a team that should have won the league? Because if he had a team that should have won the league and he finished 7th, then cool. But I don't know that to be true. So I can only judge him on what he's doing with the players he has. And so far, yeah, I haven't seen him really put a foot wrong nowhere. I just ain't seen it.
So I look at that championship, yeah, there's probably about 12 teams that can win that every year. They were one of them. Yeah, to win it.
Well, then if they were one of 12 teams that could win it, then finishing 7 ain't the end of the world, mate. Like, that's just the way I see it, bro. That's just the way I see it, bro. I see it very, very different. The same way Company got relegated in the Prem and he was getting smoked, and I saw a very good coach. And people were saying, oh, he's naive for the players he's got. He's got championship players. Why is he trying to play good football? They should be worrying about just getting points.
Yeah, but Rants, at the same time, yeah, he was playing his style of play that he's playing at Bayern Munich at Burnley.
Yes, he was.
When he was in the championship.
And he got relegated.
He smoked the championship playing his brand of football.
And then he got relegated.
Then they got promoted, got banged. Yeah. Then I said to you, they must have read the
but that
table
doesn't make him a
down.
bad manager because he got relegated, though.
No. But he won the title. So he knows how to get over the line. Carried on playing his same brand of football, even though everyone was criticizing it, saying it's naive. Yeah. He didn't give a shit. He carried on playing it. He gets relegated. And Bayern Munich come in and he's still playing the same brand of football, Rents. Yeah. So he's kept consistent all the way.
He has
kept whereas too many managers go in and tinker and change from what made him good and what made him get the job. Then they fuck around and turn it all upside down.
Yeah, but my point is he was playing the same brand of football, yeah, in the Championship and the Premier League. The only difference was in the Premier League, his players weren't good enough compared to the other players. And in the Championship, his players were probably better than the other players in the Championship. So this is my point. My point is I can't judge Rosenior for finish 7th in Hull unless I know that he had the best players in the league and he finished 7th. That is when I could look at him and say, you know what, he's not a good coach. But I can only judge a coach on what he's doing with what he has compared to what everyone else has. That's the only way that I believe you can fairly judge a coach, innit? That's it. And from what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing a bad coach. Like, I'm not seeing that. I think a coach that can see something, adapt to the situation that they're in and make changes accordingly is a good coach, bro. This is why I like Michael Carrick, because when he makes substitutions, I can tell he's reacting to the game. When he's starting certain players, I can tell he's reacting to what we're about to play, bro. And Rosenior starting a back 3 against Arsenal, that showed me a coach that's reacting to what's in front of him. And to me, that makes you a good coach instead of just playing the same fucking system, even though it's not working. So I'm of the opinion that he's not as bad as people are saying he is. And it's the same with Enrique at Roma. Like, he never had a squad that was supposed to do well. So when he got sacked, it didn't make him a good manager for getting sacked. A bad manager because he got sacked. So that's just how, especially in the modern game, yeah, this is how I prefer to judge coaches, bro. Because some coaches win trophies. Not all coaches, but some coaches win trophies in spite of their incompetence because the players are just good. And I've seen that in football. I've seen it in football where coaches have won trophies because they got good players and not because they coached well. I've fully seen that. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen it with Eric Ten Hag twice.
Mm.
He won 2 trophies in 2 seasons, yeah, and he was a useless coach, and he still won trophies. And one thing I've seen about Man United is we always get to cup finals no matter who the coach is. And we've always had players that are good enough, yeah, to keep a manager in a job longer than they deserve to be there. Oli lost the cup final on penalties, bro. He was a penalty kick away from being a European champion. And he was a shit coach, but it didn't matter. So it's one of them things where I just think that in this modern game, I think there's so little between average coaches and shit coaches and average coaches and good coaches that, like, it's very hard to see where certain managers actually lie unless they have a certain caliber of player. Do you know what I mean? It's just like your manager, bro. I don't believe he can do anything, yeah, with players that can't play exactly how he wants them to play. Because your brand of football, even with the quality of players you've got, is poor, considering the level of player you've got. I'm not saying you've got world beaters, because I don't rate many of your players, but man for man, you have one of the best squads in the league, and your football isn't one of the best. It's not one of the best styles of play in the league. It's not.
No,
Like,
it ain't.
To
No, it
watch,
ain't.
you're one of the worst teams in the league to actually watch.
One of the worst teams
So-
in Europe to watch.
But this is what I'm saying. So based on that, if I gave Arteta a Sunderland squad, I wouldn't expect him to do anything with it. Do you see what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect him to do nothing with that Sunderland squad. He'll probably relegate them. So it's difficult to judge coaches if they don't have players. This is why I wasn't mad at Company getting banged every week here, but he was showing me that he was a good coach because he was improving a lot of these championship players and making them look like they could play. So it's like,
Yeah, but that's because he's stuck to his same system. They've gotten promoted.
yeah, but not only did he stick to the system, but he still had to implement that system firstly. Do you get what I'm saying? He still had to implement it. And he implemented it, and he got these players playing a brand of football that's not synonymous with Burnley Football Club. He actually changed the perception of that football club, because Burnley's perception was like your perception now, bro. They were a shithouse team. That's what they were.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, under what's his name, Dyche.
And under Daesh, they were a shithouse team. Do you know what I mean? Burnley was synonymous with long balls and shithousing results. And then it got to the point where Burnley fans actually were turning up to the stadium to see good football. And he changed the whole culture in that football team. So, because of that, that's a trophy in a way. Even though they got relegated, he still had a massive impact on that team. And this is why when he got to the Bayern Munich job, I said he deserves it, because he's shown that he can do it with a team like Burnley. Arteta's done the exact opposite with Arsenal. He turned a team that probably had the reputation for having some of the best football in the world to having the worst football in the world. But if he wins trophies, people will overlook that. But Arteta's done the exact opposite that Company's done at Burnley. He's turned a shithouse team into a team playing good football, and he won a trophy with it. And Arteta's turned a team that was known for playing beautiful football to playing shithouse football. So he just needs to get the trophies. And if he doesn't get the trophies, he should be sacked, because he should have been sacked a long time ago, because the style of football has been horrendous for some time now. So
Yeah, if he don't win anything, he's gone.
yeah, so football's just...
But I feel that's why he's taking this cup seriously, because he knows he's gone.
I
if he
understand
don't
that,
win
but
nothing.
football's not a black and white game, innit? Unfortunately, innit? So it's like, I don't like when people try and oversimplify what we're seeing right now. Like, I personally saw how Rafinha set up against Arsenal, and I thought as much as he could have done, I thought he did the right thing. Because if he goes out gung-ho and he gets banged, yeah, and he now he's 2-0 down, yeah, and there's still 80 minutes to go, bruv, all you can do is keep going for it, and Arsenal pick you off, and then you get absolutely smashed. I think he did what he had to do. I just think that the players he's got compared to what's out there is just not good enough. Chelsea's attack is abysmal, bro. Neto's shit. Garnacho's shit. Gittins is shit. You know what I mean? João Pedro is a decent player. You know what I'm saying? Delap is playing shit. Like, borderline shit. Like, so, you know what I mean? And Esteval's a kid that's adapting to the league. So out of his 6 attackers, 4 of them are completely useless.
Yeah.
So, like, there's only so much you can rely on those as individuals as a manager. So you can set the team up the right way, but unless the players turn up, you're not going to win that game. You're just not going to win it. So for me, I don't necessarily blame him. I don't necessarily blame him for that result. I don't blame him for the setup. And I don't think it's a reflection on his ability to coach. I think that I will judge his ability to coach on where they finish in the league. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Where do you think
Like,
they will finish?
I think there's a good possibility they finish 6th, bruv, or below. Like, I think it
they'll
could be
finish
bad for them.
below. Yeah, I think.
I think it's because their players aren't goodly.
Yeah, but this is where again a good coach gets the best out of shit players and makes them better. Like you said with Company.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got championship players playing like Premier League players. Then
No, you're right. You're right. But the thing is with Rosenior as well, though, he's got championship level players, yeah, with the ego of Galacticos like Garnacho. You know what I'm saying? And this is the issue. Garnacho's not even a championship player. I'm being polite, but it still stands.
bro, they're
innit?
only 4 points ahead, yeah, of Sunderland in 8th.
You see what I mean? And they could have lost to West Ham, bro. Do you see what I'm saying?
They should have lost to West Ham.
But this is exactly what I'm saying, bro. It's a thin line between a disaster season and a good season. It's a very, very thin line.
Bro, Everton are only 6 points behind him in 10th. They could go to 3rd.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't. They could catch Villa if they go on a run and Villa fall off a little bit. Yeah, they could potentially finish 3rd, but so could you. I think you'll finish above them.
So do I.
Because you got better forwards than them by a mile.
Well,
we got better defense as well.
Forwards than everyone in my
got a better
opinion.
team than them.
Yeah, and that's why I think we're going to finish higher.
And you've got a better coach
I think
than
our
them.
attack is going to carry us because our defensively, Michael Carrick's got us set up the right way. So I just believe our attack is gonna win us games that we don't deserve. Because there is gonna come a time that we're defending really well, but we're not playing well. But we'll win games because our attackers will just pick up the ball and do something. I'm sure that will happen.
The player that they've got in Cole Palmer ain't done shit for ages.
Nope.
Yeah, that guy's been playing with injury for time. And then he can't do what he wants. It's a bit like Saka. Can't do what he wants. He wants to do it, but he can't do it.
Yeah,
his brain's thinking it, yeah, but his legs just can't do it. Like, but it's mad. But no, I think they're finishing outside the top 6. I can't lie. Yeah, and Brentford, I know they had a little bit of a wobble and lost a couple of games the other day, but then they got one back against Villa. They got Newcastle away tomorrow evening. Yeah, if they win that, I think they got us after that. Yeah, 12th. They got us on Thursday. And that's away. That's at their ground. So they got Newcastle away, and then we got them away. So Brentford could be there or thereabouts, above Chelsea.
Bro, the Chelsea thing is, that's what I mean. The Chelsea situation is a volatile one. I think there's so many different moving parts with this Chelsea team, yeah, that we can't tell. Like, Chelsea fans are telling me that Cole Palmer's avoiding surgery because he wants to play in the World Cup. So his form matters. I think the way that Rosenior sets them up here also matters. I think the form of the rest of their attackers matters. There's so many different things going on at the moment, and that's assuming that Chelsea don't go on a bad run and then they end up sacking Rosenior, then the circus continues, even though I don't think that will happen. But you see what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different moving parts with this Chelsea team. I can't guarantee that it's going to go either which way because there's so many different things happening right now. But he hasn't lost a game in the league yet, bro. It'll be interesting to see what happens if and when he does. What happens, what the energy's like, bro. It could go any way with this team, bro. Like, I really don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the position their owners got them in. And the fact that people are still backing it is crazy. And look how many managers Bowley's had, yeah? Like, it's all well and good when Roman was there and he was hiring and firing. The difference is he was making them win. He was getting them top class managers. You know, this guy, Bowley, what's he done? Every manager they've got in's been mediocre. Yeah, obviously this guy's been there, 8 games? Cool, whatever. Yeah, but every other manager they've had has been mediocre. The only one that's actually won anything, is Maresca, and they sacked him.
Well, there you go. And they didn't sack him for footballing reasons either. Like, do you know what I mean? So, and this is why I keep telling people, Michael Carrick, cool. And this is why I keep telling people that Michael Carrick here might be the best fit for Manchester United. Because, like I said, Amorim, technically wasn't sacked for footballing reasons, even though he was, because he was shit. Maresca wasn't sacked for footballing reasons. The way that modern football works, you have to be able to work a certain way at a certain level within a structure. And if you can't work within that structure, it doesn't even matter about your ability. Like United have been heavily linked with Luis Enrique, yeah. But what's also been briefed is that Luis Enrique doesn't tend to work very well within a structure. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, that might be why we're being linked with him, but maybe he's not a real contender. Maybe he's not a real contender. And that's the reality, bro. Like, it's not just about being a good coach. It's about being able to work in a certain structure. And certain coaches are not willing to, or they're not able to. So either way, we don't know, bruv. You get me? We just do not know. So whether you like it or not, yeah, with football, yeah, football it's like the corporate world, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the corporate world, bro. Like, the likable guys are the guys that stay in a job, bro. And this is the reason why Rosinha got the job in the first place. It's because they've worked with him and they know that they can work with him. That's it. And sometimes that's what's going to keep you in a job. So if Michael Carrick gets top 4, which I believe he will, then it's going to be very, very hard to give someone else the job unless they're an elite manager, bro. It's going to be very, very difficult. So I just think that people shouldn't overlook that, man. And we're going into a different phase in football now where a lot of the players that we grew up watching are becoming coaches. So this whole judging coaches on trophies thing, yeah, needs to be thrown out the window, because the coaches that have all the trophies are the old guys and they're all aging out of the game, bro. Pep's got 1 million trophies, but Pep is looking very, very tired right now. So we can't just do the trophies thing. The trophy argument doesn't work anymore. Carlo Ancelotti's been sacked 1 million times, yeah. He got sacked by Real Madrid. And the thing is, yeah, the same man doing the trophy arguments are the same man that are getting annoyed that the same managers keep getting jobs in the league. Oh, well, they keep hiring Allardyce, or they keep hiring Sean Dyche, or they keep doing this. There's nothing wrong with just giving new people a chance, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, trophies or no trophies, everyone can't win trophies, bro. Like, if there's 3 trophies in the league, yeah, and say one team wins 2 of them, another team wins 1, yeah, there's 3 trophies on the line, 2 teams win it. That doesn't mean the managers of the other 18 teams are not good managers. Everyone can't win it.
Sack them all.
No, but they can't all win. And this is the reality, Lee.
Yeah,
They
just because
can't
they're
all
not
win.
expected to win, don't mean they can't win.
Yeah, but
They
it's
can win
like
a
the
cup.
trophy argument, unless we're just hiring managers over 60, yeah, who we hiring? Because none of these fuckers got trophies under 60, bro. Apart
Yeah,
from
because the
Unai, and
Premier
you
League
lot
don't-
sacked him. So what, would you
No.
take Unai back?
Would I take Unai back? He's won more
Yeah.
trophies than anyone in this Premier League, pretty much.
You're correct. So would you take Unai back?
Yeah. I would have kept Unai. I said this before, I'll say it again. Yeah. I would have kept Unai, and I wanted him back as soon as I knew this manager was linked to my club. When it was all but done, it was nearly a here we go. And we see Vinay Venkatesham come out of his house. Yeah. I was like, no. The video's still there. November 25th, 2019. It's still there. I was like, no. What are we doing here, bro? Yeah, I'll take her out. That was a month before he got the job. Yeah, in between that, there was a stream I did. Yeah, where I said, yeah, bring him back. Bring Unai back. Give him £1 billion, and you're telling me he ain't winning stuff. Come on, Rants. He might not have won the league. Cool. The league ain't the only trophy. Yeah, he would have won something in Europe by now. This guy got Villarreal to a Champions League semi-final, Rants, beating Bayern Munich along the way with Nagelsmann, slapping up Allegri's Juve 3-0 in their own ground with Villarreal, Coquelin, Capu, Parejo. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that team beat us as well.
Yeah, I've done you as well. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, and that's how they qualified for it, by the way. They beat you, they beat my club with the manager we have now, won that, and then got to a Champions League semi. Then when they got to the semi, they got out the group with you lot and Atalanta and Young Boys. Then they weighed in Juve 4-1 on Ag. Yeah, done Bayern 2-1 on Ag. Then they lost to Liverpool 2-0 at Anfield. Then inside 20 minutes at their ground, we're 2-0 up against Liverpool. And that was Klopp's all singing, all dancing Liverpool, by the way. Yeah, and then they just folded. Mane, Salah and all that lot. 3 goals they could see right near the end. Like 20-minute spell, bang, bang, bang. Or 8-minute spell. Yeah, Raul Albiol, it was about 90 then, bruv. Yeah, this guy had fucking Juan Foyth at right back, bruv. Yeah, and Alberto Moreno at left back. Gerard Moreno up front. He got that to a Champions League semi. He's a sick manager, bro. Yeah, when you say who would you get? Bro, there's so many managers that have won trophies that are under the age of 40 or under the age of 50 in world football. Yeah, go and get one of them. I would take, I keep saying it. Mahrez FC's manager, mate. I would take that guy in a heartbeat. He's won 5 trophies in 2 countries in 5 years. Yeah, and he's second in the league, by the way. 3 points off of Al Hilal. Yeah, should have won the other day. Missed an absolute sitter at Al Hilal's ground, bruv. He'd be level on points now. He's already won a trophy this season. He won the Champions League in Asia last season, beating them along the way, by the way. Yeah, go and get him. He's 37, German. He's managed Salzburg. They've never won a league since he's left, by the way. Done it back to back first 2 years. And why is that? Because he coached at every single level at that club.
No, but I hear that. But it's the same with Hurtsler. Hurtsler won the league before he went to Brighton. So he'd won more trophies than Arteta when he got the job at Brighton. Do you know what I mean? So again, I hear that. But again, it's like it doesn't always necessarily translate. And like this Kieran McKenna thing, bro, I rate Kieran McKenna as a coach, but I don't want him at Man United. I think he's a good coach, though.
No way in a million years is that guy good enough for Man United.
Yeah, but I think he's a good coach, though.
Yeah, he is a good coach.
But
So is Carrick. I think Carrick's a good coach. I think he's a good coach, bro. Carrick's a good coach. Yeah. And the thing is, Carrick should have got Middlesbrough promoted. Let's just be real with that. He should have got them promoted. Yeah, but at the same time, I look at it and I think, wow, Middlesbrough are still right up there. And I think they could potentially win the league. I think they're level with Lampard commentary. So was it just Carrick?
They are, and Lampard bottled the lead as well.
Oh, they were about 8 points clear at one point.
Something like that, yeah.
But again, Middlesbrough, yeah, I think they've still got Gibson in charge. They have ownership in it. I think Gibson's still the guy. He's been there forever. But he invests. They put money into that team, bro. Yeah, it's the same with Hull City.
Do, but also they get a lot of loanees, but then they lose them. That's what happened to Carrick.
Labrosenia, and Carvalho from Liverpool on loan. He had Liam Delap on loan. Yeah, from Man City at the time. They had Philligan, from Aston Villa. Yeah. Now look at where Hull City are in the league since he's gone. They're third. 4 points off top. Yeah, so I'm not saying that he's a crap coach, but is he good enough to coach Chelsea Football Club? No fucking way. Yeah, what his next step should have been
don't
was
get me
go
wrong.
and get another job, which he did.
Never got the job, Lee, and it was politics. Do you know what I'm saying? He should have never got the job. However, that doesn't mean that he's not good enough to get them a Champions League spot.
Yeah, but this ain't the level of Chelsea. The standards were set, bro. You can't be doing that. Chelsea has to have the best. That's how it should be. Man United has to have the best. Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City. Yeah, fuck Tottenham. They'll always be crap, yeah? Right? And then when they do win a trophy, they sack the guy that won it. That sums up their club. Yeah? Them other 5 clubs I just mentioned, bro, we should be going and aiming for the very best we can get, not some guy that's won nothing. You know, or an assistant. Yeah, fair enough. 6 years later, this manager might get over the line, and it isn't might. Yeah, he might, because we don't know yet until he does it. Rants. Yeah, he's won one FA Cup, and I love the FA Cup. I love the League Cup. Yeah, but until he does it, there's still a big question mark there. And even when he does it, if it's only the League and the FA Cup, there's going to be an awful lot of fans in our fan base say it ain't good enough. Yeah, they want the league or the champs. Yeah, and that's why I never see any mutants in my chat after the Chelsea game. Saying, what are you saying now? What are you saying now? I didn't see a single one, mate. It's been so quiet over my side. Do you know why? Because from the day I started my channel, I've been saying win the League Cup. Not one of them can come and chat to me. Yeah, because they've all been saying, get the majors, get the majors. No, the League Cup is a major, mate. I grew up on that. Yeah, that was a big day out. Weren't as big as the FA Cup, granted. Yeah, but it was still a big day out. And our club, was the first team in England to do a cup double. Yeah, 93. Yeah, and it's been 33 years since we've last won that trophy. I want that trophy. I've been banging on about it for years. So now we're there. Now go and win it. That'll springboard us on, hopefully, to win the league. That's why I got the other week when we lost to you lot and drew with Forest and Liverpool. We should be about 13, 14 points clear. And with a more experienced manager that has been there, done it, we probably would have had the league wrapped up already, bro, like a Arne Slot. And people can talk about Arne Slot fucking around and finding out this season after spending all the money. Yeah, well, guess what, mate? He still dog-walked the league last season. Why? Because he's dog-walked the league in Holland. Yeah, he's got the experience of knowing how to get over the line. Now he's got a better team in England. Yeah, and let's be real. Did anyone genuinely think Liverpool would go on and win the league when Klopp left?
No.
Everyone was saying Man City would win it again.
Nah, but you know what it is, yeah? Liverpool needed to move on from Klopp because it was going stale. He was falling out with players and stuff. And yeah, cool. No one expected no one expected Liverpool to win the league last year, but at the same time, yeah, no one expected everyone else to perform as badly as they performed. So it was a mixture of things, bro. Like, I don't think Liverpool won the league because of their manager. I think that Liverpool won because they had a new manager bounce, yeah, and it just took them through the season, bro. Like, sometimes, like man was saying about Man City, sometimes you just need a new face in the changing room, a new voice, just to galvanize the players, bro. And I just think that it's going stale at City now with Pep Guardiola,
100%. 100.
Just
That's
going
why he took his
stale.
League Cup seriously, Rants, because he knows, yeah, bro, he's set the standard at that club. In fact, their ownership set the standard at that club. However, he's elevated them on to mad success, yeah, as a manager, yeah, or coach, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, bro, he looks lost half the time. How'd you go 2-0 up against the Tottenham that are depleted, got 11 players out injured, could barely field a proper 11? They're playing players all out of position, and then you get banged in the second half. Tottenham should have won that game second half. Yeah, they're a first half team. Second half, they crumble. Yeah, we're seeing them concede 4 against Fulham the other week. Nearly bottled a 5-1 lead. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They're very off key. I think they've only won 2 of their. I think they've won 1 or 2 of their last 5 games, Man City, and they're still only 6 behind, Rants. At some point, if they click into gear and go on another 6-game winning streak, yeah,
I completely agree, but I also think that game. I also think if they lose this weekend, it's over. So
depends because we've still got to play them at their ground. If we can go to their ground with a nice little 8, 9, 10-point buffer,
that's too much, bro. I'll be honest. If you,
I've seen this club bottle top 4 with 3 games to go.
If it's a 3-game swing, I think 3 games is too much. 2 games is fine. 3 is too much. You know what I'm saying? I think a 3-game swing is too much, because the thing is about Arsenal, yeah, it's like you man are good enough to just stink the place out, innit? Like, not win, yeah, but just not lose, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what it is. It will be your ability to not lose that would get you over the line if you've got a 9-point gap.
Yeah, we've only lost 3 games this season, right?
Yeah, because you can't be relying on Arsenal to lose. One of them was the Boss
Screamer. Yeah, one of them was the Boss Screamer.
Yeah.
One of them was against you. Yeah. As soon as we scored, that was normally as soon as we score, I made it 2-2 in that Man U game. Yeah. Normally but obviously the time was running out in that game. That was right near the end. And obviously we went for a bit of a win, opened up, and what a finish. Yeah. But again, it was a good goal. Yeah. And then the other game was when 96th minute against Aston Villa. They're the only 3 games we've lost all season, all comps.
Yeah, but this is the point. And if it's a 9-point gap, that means that you lot can afford to draw 4 games, which you're very capable of doing. Do you know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, the pressure ain't been on yet, Rants.
No, you're right. But this is my thing. This is why, if Arsenal win the League Cup, it'll tell me a lot about Arsenal. If Arsenal lose this League Cup final, they're bottle jobs, regardless of what happens.
I've been calling this cup out for years, Rants. I want this cup because it breeds the mentality.
They have to win it because that's the first game of the season that's a must-win, innit? It's the first one. They haven't seen a must-win game yet. So if they lose that game,
throw that comment around all the time. It's must-win. It's must-win. But then when we lose or draw,
final is actually a must-win.
It is a must-win. Yeah,
it's not debatable.
Yeah, when people say, "Oh, it's a must-win game," and then we go and drop points, well, what are you doing about it? If it's a must-win, we didn't win, mate. Yeah, that is a must-win game. It's a final. You can't replay the final, mate. Yeah, you ain't playing them away from home next time. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to win that game. I think we'll beat them. I can't lie, Rants. I don't care. Yeah, I've said this from the start. If we get to that final, we're beating them. Yeah, we'll beat. I don't care whether it was Newcastle, them, Man United, Chelsea, anyone in the final. We get to that final, we're beating them. Yeah, no, I think now, that will breed the mentality of going on and winning the league. Yeah, and if we can get double digits on the league, bruv, we get double digits. Just get it done, please. For fuck's sake, I'm bored now. Just get it done. Yeah, and then we can go and concentrate on the FA Cup or try and win the Champions League. Yeah, if he ends up getting over the line, with a league, let's say he only wins the league in the League Cup, fair play. But if he wins only the League Cup, I'd keep him another year. It's a trophy, bro. Yeah, unless you can go and get a Luis Enrique. Yeah, then I'd keep him. Yeah, but then he better win something next season, and that's how it is, Rants. Yeah, because you can't have 2 cups in 7 years.
No, you can't. It's still not good enough.
No, but when I've sat here for 7 years banging on about win a League Cup, win a League Cup, win a League Cup, and now I've been sitting there saying just win a trophy, I'll keep him another year. I ain't backing down on that. Yeah, I can't say that and then flip-flop when it happens. Yeah, it ain't happening. I ain't like that. Bro, people sit there and say I'm negative all the time. Yeah, My channel, we've been sat there every single cup competition for 6.5 years saying, and Ola says, Operation Save the Cups. Yeah, because if this guy wants to go and win the major trophy, bro, you got to get over the line first. Yeah, if the cup's good enough, if that League Cup was good enough for Jose after he coming off a treble at Chelsea, you know, when he won it at Porto, and he won that cup, it's good enough for Pep to win it 4 in a row. It's good enough for Jurgen Klopp. Why isn't it good enough for Arteta and Arsenal? Why? Yeah, and to beat Chelsea, and I'll run. Yeah, people always take the piss out of this cup. Yeah, right. But then they say, oh, but the league. Yeah, I was having this debate on my channel last night. Bro, we've played Port Vale, Brighton, Palace, Chelsea, and we've got Man City in the final. There's 4 Premier League teams in there, but the Prem's the best in the world, so that's a decent cup then, isn't it? Because we've had to beat Brighton, Palace, yeah, Chelsea, and then Man City to win it. Okay, Port Vale, cool, but that was the first round. Yeah, we're playing top teams here. The team that have won the FA Cup, yeah, a team that are the Club World Champions. That they keep telling me that's gone quiet now, isn't it? Yeah, oh, we're the best in the world. Cool. Well, we beat the best team in the world. We beat the FA Cup winners along the way. Yeah, and we're going to have to beat Pep's Man City in the final. Yeah, and Brighton, well, they can beat anyone when they're up for it. So I want that trophy, Rants. Yeah, and I don't. If he wins that, keep him another year. Yeah, and it's like, it's all well and good, all these people sitting there talking a good game and saying we only want majors, but now they're all scrambling around for match day tickets for the final. Yeah, sitting there all week on Twitter, or all year on Twitter, you know, on their channels or whatever, saying, "I know it has to be a major trophy or I'd get rid of him." But now they'd keep him if he wins the League Cup. I ain't a flip-flop, Rants. Yeah, I've said League Cup, I'll keep him. If he wins more than League Cup, even better. Yeah, especially the league. It's 22 years. That's half my life, Rants. Yeah, half my life ago was the last time we won that cup, that trophy. Yeah, that Premier League. I was 11 the last time we won the League Cup. It was about time I see these trophies. Never seen a champs. Yeah, 6 years without an FA Cup. Win something, mate. Yeah, when we started this show and you said, yeah, well, we're bored. We're giving it a year off on trophies. Yeah, you've seen 10 finals and that. Bro, I ain't seen 10 finals in how long?
Yeah,
you know, I've seen us get to what? We've won 5 trophies in 20 odd years.
Yeah, but this is why I'm not taking no chat from no one, because so in United's
whatever 8, 9
recent history, we've still outperformed the majority of teams in this country. This is why I'm not really trying to hear all that chat. That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? And it's been fine margins for us. Like man,
my manager.
We lost the penalty shootout to Villarreal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Oli was almost a European champion, bro. Just like that. Do you know what I mean? And that could have changed the perception of his whole tenure in charge at Man United if he won a Europa League. That one trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, because it breeds the mentality. Yeah. Wow, we can do it. Yeah. Oli can do it. Yeah, and this is why this League Cup's imperative we win it, mate. Because if you don't win that, yeah, all of a sudden, then players are side-eyeing going, oh, for fuck's sake, we lost to Pep again. Yeah, we've lost. Yeah, now Man City could go on a run after that. Yeah, if we beat them, that could be the final now in their coffin. Now we go and walk the league. Yeah, then we could kick on and go, right, well, we've put that to bed. The league's 12 points clear. Nobody's catching us now. We've just got to scam our way through the last 5-10 games. Yeah, and just keep it tight and don't do anything silly. Yeah, now we can concentrate on going through a Champions League run. Yeah, FA Cup run, whatever. Yeah, just win something, man. That League Cup, bro, it's the first trophy of the season. I want it. Yeah, and the fact that we throw it in the bin under this manager for years, not just him, Wenger used to do it as well. Yeah, but to throw that in the bin is a disgrace. If it's good enough for Jose, Klopp and Pep, it's good enough for us. We don't win nothing. And it's so jarring, man. But I knew we'd beat them. I knew we'd do Chelsea. I knew we'd do them. I know we're doing City as well. I'm so confident we'll win that final, mate.
Fez. No, that's Fez. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't. You know what it is? People are saying that City aren't the same City. And that's very, very true. But we don't know. We don't know what Arsenal are about until the last 10 games of the season, I always say. Yeah. So, like, this is your first must win, innit? Well, it will be. Depending on how you perform. Yeah. Depending on how you perform in that will depend on how I view you moving forward. Do you know what I'm saying? But even then, if you do end up scumbagging a 1-0 win or something like that, and it's a shitty set piece, yeah, and that's how you end up winning, to me, I'm just not bothered, bro. I'll be
I
honest.
don't give a shit how we win the final. It could be an
No,
own goal off
I
a
hear
Pep.
that, but you
Pep's
know what
head,
it
bro.
is?
I don't care.
Like for me personally, yeah, like I can only respect what I see in it. Like that's just how I am as a human being, and this is why I refuse. That's why I said with Liam even. The reason why I'm not gonna say Rosenior is or he isn't, I can only respect what I see in it, and what I see from him is I'm seeing that he's doing some good things, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What I'm seeing from this Arsenal team is a manager that's been fortunate enough to be allowed to fail again and again and again and again and again and still have a job. And now it just seems like he's getting to this stage on a technicality because everyone else is not good. But I don't look at him and see a really good coach. I don't see that. What I see is a guy that has just survived everyone like a cockroach, blood. Like everything else has just been wiped out and he's still here. That's what I see in it. So like I always say, he's that guy that got the girl in the end, yeah, because he stuck around, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
He was simping.
Yeah,
I
he
shoulders
stuck
are crying.
around and he kept telling her, you know what, he don't deserve you. And then after all the guys fucking had their way with her, yeah, and broke her heart, yeah, she just settled for him. Like that's what Arteta winning a trophy is like. You know, I just stood here while everyone else lifted the trophies. Everyone took the trophies out on dates. Do you know what I mean? And eventually it's your turn now. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what it looks like with it. It's just your turn now.
Do you know what? The biggest thing that happened to this manager was there was no fucking fans. Yeah, when we won one game out of 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if there was fans in the stadium when we were getting banged 3-0 by Dean Smith's Aston Villa, yeah, losing to Leicester, losing to Burnley, losing to Wolves, all in a row, by the way, at home. Yeah, losing to Fulham away. Yeah, he went 1 win in 11. Yeah, if there was fans in the stadium, he wouldn't have lasted, mate. So he's been very fortunate, and then the constant PR around this guy is just ridiculous. Yeah, but he better win. I've just googled it. Yeah, since 2004, Arsenal have been to 11 finals. We've won 5 of them. We've to play the 11, so 10 that have already been played. Yeah, we've won 5. Yeah, we beat you on penalties in 05. Lost the Champions League final 06. Lost the EFL Cup 07 and 2011. Then won back-to-back FA Cups. Sorry, 3 in a row FA Cups, my bad. Yeah, 14, 15 and 17. Then lost to Man City 3-0 in the EFL Cup. Then lost the Europa League to Chelsea. Fuck Chelsea. Then beat Chelsea in the FA Cup 2020.
What year did Arteta get appointed?
2020.
Oh, shit. So the COVID year is when he got the job.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, 2020.
And since
2019, 20, he got the job. He got it December 2019.
Interesting.
So since then, this is only his second final, bro. He's been to one final and won it.
Exactly. And in that time, I think my team's been in a final pretty much every year now. So I don't know, bro. It's a bit mad.
Same time zone. Let's have a look how many Man U have been to. Same time from 2004. Fucking hell. 2004, you got FA Cup final. We beat Millwall. 05, you lost to us. 06, you beat Wigan, EFL. 07, you lost to Chelsea 1-0. So you got to 4 finals in a row. 04, 05, 06, 07, different competitions. 3 FA Cups and 1 EFL. 2008 Champions League, you won. 2009, beat Tottenham 4-1, EFL Cup. Champions League 09, lost to Barca. 2010, beat Villa. 2011, lost to Barca. So from 2004 to 2011, he was in a final every single year. Then you went 5 years without a final. So 2016, then beat Palace. 17, you beat Southampton. Beat Ajax in 2017 as well. That was Jose's first season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Won both the cups.
You won the League Cup and thingy.
Yeah, 2018, lost to Chelsea. 2021 lost to Villarreal. 23 you won the cup, EFL Cup, and then lost to City in the cup final.
Yep.
FA Cup, beat Man City. Europa League lost to, so since what, 10 years?
Yeah.
2015. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 4.
That's what I'm
1,
saying.
2,
So
3.
so in the last 10 years,
You've
we've
lost
won
4 out of 9.
So five finals in the last 10 years.
5 wins in the last
5
10 years.
trophies in the last 10 years and 9 finals. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you've been
That's
shit.
what I mean.
And if you look at the record before that, it was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you'd lost 1, 2, 3, 4. So did the same record.
Yeah, same record. So either way, yeah, like every season we're in a final pretty much.
Yeah, you've won,
Even when we're
10 out of 18 finals. Since 2004 to now, 22 years, you've been to 18 finals.
See that? That's the point.
And you've won 10 of them.
Exactly. A man laugh at us. So if we're laughing stock, then everyone else is shit.
Years. You've won a trophy on average since then, every 2 or a cup final.
Yeah, every other
that's
year.
without the leagues. That's without the leagues.
Yeah. Every other
so you've
year.
won a cup every 2 years, there or thereabouts. Since 04.
But there you go. So this is what I'm trying to say. So it's just a mad thing. So no one can't really chat to us like that. Like our shit era for us is a good era for most other teams. That's it. Like for most other teams, that's a good era, bro. But our standards are supposed to be that high, bro. And Man United fans have allowed the standards to drop. They've allowed them to drop. We shouldn't allow them to drop. Like we should still be winning a trophy every year, bro. Like even if it's a quote unquote shit trophy, that's what the goal should always be.
Chelsea have been to 23 finals since 2004. 23 finals. 11 FA Cup finals. Fucking mad. That is crazy. 6
Yeah,
EFL
I swear Klopp beat them in the League Cup and the FA Cup one season, innit? In the same season.
Yeah.
He lost twice at Wembley in the same season.
21, 22. They lost on pens, 11-10, and lost on pens again, 6-5. That's actually crazy.
But this is what I'm saying.
So in that
like,
time,
they're
they've won
serial
1, 2,
winners, bro.
3,
Like
4,
Chelsea are serial winners of trophies,
9,
bro.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They're in 23 finals and won 14 of them.
So there you go. So over 50% as well. That's quality.
Yeah. That's without the leagues along the way.
Mm.
That's actually crazy, isn't it?
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. And that's why. And you lot still think you're the biggest club in London.
We've got more trophies than them. Got more trophies than them.
I'll say what my mate Deluded says. We're not here for a history lesson, mate. You know them ones there. Like, in the last 15, 20 years, they got more trophies than you.
Yeah, but football won't start 15, 20 years ago.
It didn't, but do you know what I'm saying?
You sound like Don, bruv. What are you talking about?
I can only talk about what I've seen, innit? You'll never hear me talking about trophies that Man United won that I didn't see them win. That's just me personally.
Chelsea can't shout to us. We won the league at their ground back to back.
I hear that, but technically
the
we
only
won
top
the league
16
at
we haven't
everyone's
won
ground,
the
'cause we
league
got
at their
13
ground.
of them Premier League titles, so we won it everywhere.
We didn't win it at our ground.
Well, technically we did, because the seasons we won the league, we beat you at your ground, so that still
we didn't
counts.
win the trophy at our ground.
No, we didn't lift the trophy at your ground, but thanks for giving us the 3 points along the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all the same.
We actually won the league at your ground. We've done it at Tottenham's ground twice. We've done it at Chelsea back to back. We've done it at Anfield. The only top 16 we ain't done it against is fucking Man City, and that might happen this season. Yeah,
true.
Completed it, mate. Completed it. Yeah, we just need to do that at Man City. Yeah, so them war stories count. The war stories do count. You know what I'm saying? All right, fine margins, guys. Yeah, Man City have got more trophies than Chelsea. Man City factually have more trophies than Chelsea.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Man City and Chelsea are not far behind Arsenal, bro. I swear, this is why we need to win trophies.
But this is what I'm trying to say,
otherwise,
bro.
we're the 5th
like,
biggest in England.
It's looking mad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The war stories ain't going to be able to carry you for too much longer, Lee, bro. You man need to start picking up some real tangible evidence, bro.
Sound like Uncle Albert off Only Fools and Horses, isn't it?
No, but it's the truth, though, because a lot of Arsenal fans that modern Arsenal fans, they ain't seen you lot win nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Them man are just picking. They're just picking up. They're inheriting the beef, but they don't really know what they're beefing for because they've never seen anything. It's
They
true.
ain't
Well, a
seen
lot
it.
of these mutants online ain't seen nothing.
No, they ain't.
They ain't seen nothing. They're just giving it large, bro. And they're the ones that kind of allowed Arteta to get away with 7 years, bro, of not winning nothing. Because, bro, if they weren't about pushing that agenda, he doesn't survive. He doesn't
They
survive.
don't. They don't. And this is the thing, Rants, here. Like, I've seen us win 17 trophies in my life. Yeah, 17. Okay, fair enough. You could take out the 87 League Cup final. I was about 5, just turning 5. So take that one out. Yeah, still 16 trophies I've seen, bro. 16. Yeah, these lads online that are chatting shit all the time, giving it all the big one, yeah, they've seen what? An FA Cup. Maybe a couple. Best ways they've seen what? 3 or 4. Yeah, they ain't seen it, bro. Yeah, and it's like, and then they just sit there loudest on the internet. It's like, bro, shut up, man. Yeah, and then it's, oh, you're a nostalgia merchant. Bro, why'd you support Arsenal? What made you support Arsenal? Because Arteta won an FA Cup or Wenger won an FA Cup. Yeah, half of these people ain't going to say because I see Wenger win the league in 04.
Bro, well, maybe it was their mum or dad, mate. You know them ones. It could have been that as well. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah, it depends, though. It depends. Or everyone at school supports United and Liverpool.
No, I
So
hear
go,
that,
fuck
but
it,
I
I'll
don't
support
think
Arsenal.
any Arsenal fans under the age of 20 supported Arsenal, yeah. And it wasn't by force. You know them ones, like. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they picked Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean the game chose them, bruv. So
Yeah, the game is the game, though, man. But he better win this season, mate.
I
Yeah,
hear it.
they always try and downplay the Champions League. You're right. They try and downplay the League Cup, mate. Watch when we win it. Yeah, they want to.
You better win
If we
it,
only
Lee,
win, if
because,
we only
bro,
win
I
that
can't lie,
League
the
Cup,
memes
yeah,
would be sensational.
if we only win that League Cup, do you reckon my club's that shameless to do a parade for it?
Nah, they won't. They won't.
I'm
They
not so
won't.
sure, you know. I'm not so sure, Rants. Yeah, it was 6 years since we last won a trophy. Yeah, and that was lockdown.
Nah, but I still don't think so. I don't think Arsenal are that shameless. I don't think anyone is.
No, I don't know. My club is shameless, Rants.
If that's the only trophy you lot win, yeah, that's if and they do a parade, I'll definitely go to that. You know what I mean? I'll definitely go to that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I need to witness that. Like, that's poor if you ever do that. We even cancelled ours. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think you lot will do a parade for that.
I'm not so sure, man.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, my club's mad shameless. It would not surprise me one bit because they got to keep the PR going. Now, a lot of people haven't seen the trophy. A lot of them haven't seen a trophy, Rants.
I know, but that's nah. I think you got to draw the line somewhere, bro.
I can't even remember if we did a parade. I'm Googling it now. Did we do a parade for the FA Cup? I don't think we did.
No,
It's
you
lockdown,
didn't.
wasn't it?
No, it was lockdown. There was no parade. And Liverpool didn't do a parade for their league title either because they couldn't.
Then we've got to go back to 2017.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of people haven't seen Arsenal on a parade, bro, for a trophy. So
This
it would
is what I'm
not
saying.
surprise me one bit if we only win that League Cup. The last time there was a parade was 2017.
But there you go.
So that's 9 years, Vance. That's a long time, mate.
Bro, it's not a long time for
these
you
men
lot,
are in their
man.
mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s. I don't know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I reckon they'd do it as well. They better fucking not. He better win more than
No,
that,
they
anyway.
won't. So what? We're cancelling Arteta's statue if you lot only win the League Cup.
I ain't giving him a statue anyway.
Oh, fair
The
enough.
only way he
Yeah,
gets a
I don't
statue
know. I
is-
thought he was getting a statue and a mural, bruv. Do you know, I know you look like painting. Do you know what I mean? Has he got one already, or is it under
He has
construction,
actually
mate?
got one already. No, Eze got one before he kicked ball with us.
Fair enough. Do you know what I mean? I'm just making sure. Do you know
No, the
what I
only
mean?
way he gets a
Arsenal-
statue at this football club is if he wins the Champions League, mate, because he'll be the first to do it at our club.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
the only way I'd give him a Champions League, because he'd be the first to do it. Yeah. And this is the thing, yeah. That's why when people say, oh, you're negative, cool, who do you want next, mate? They always say Luis Enrique runs.
Mm.
So that validates my 6 years of cussing him out then.
Yeah.
Would you give him if he wins the champs only, would you give him a statue? They all say no. Well, I would. Yeah. If he only wins the League Cup, would you keep him? Nah, he's got to win more than that. Cool. Well, I would. But I'm negative, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like these people all sound the same, bro, because they buy into the PR every week and just sit online all day.
No, I hear it.
It's mad, isn't it? Every single person I speak to and say, who do you want next? They say Luis Enrique. Cool. So
Yeah,
why you kept this
Enrique.
manager in the job for
Enrique
6 years
is
then?
Enrique's the hot property, but bro, I don't know what Enrique does with them bricklayers that fucking Arteta signed. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what he does with those, man.
Well, let me tell you something right now, yeah? He'd be binning half of them off, mate.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. Fucking Gyökeres and them for Luis Enrique, not gonna happen, mate. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really know.
I don't know. Like Raya would stay, Timber would stay. Yeah, Ben White would probably stay. Yeah, Skelly would stay. The centre back stay. The back line, I'm not too worried about. The back line, most of them would stay. Yeah, it's going forward from there on, isn't it? But then at the same time, yeah, look at what he done with Dembele. Everyone thought Dembele was washed, bro, and look what he's done with him. He's a Ballon d'Or winner now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. He could change some of our wingers around, maybe. Thing is, you just got to play when you play a game of football, bro, and you're playing against teams that like get back in formation because we play slow. Yeah, and then people want to sit there and say it's because they park the bus. No, we just play quick on transition.
Yeah. You're slow in transition, so you let them get back. Yeah, that's it.
He don't do that. It'd kill him off. Yeah, same with Barcelona. Bro, Barcelona is on a counter are devastating. Yeah, same with PSG. Yeah, because they let them have the ball because they're so confident in their ability to win it back. Yeah, whereas we just keep the ball for the sake of keeping the ball. Yeah, we don't want to give them the ball just in case. So that makes me think that we're not that great. Yeah, our defense is only because everyone's back in the defensive shape. Yeah, our defense is good. Yeah, it's very good. But your
defensive structure is good. You know what I'm saying? It is, but your defensive structure directly hinders your attacking play. You know what I mean? You sacrifice your attacking play for your defensive structure. So that's great. But it's less about the individuals and more about the way that you play, innit? Now, I mean, when we've seen it, when this Arsenal team are a bit more expansive, you do get cut open. So it's
but
not
we
like
also blitz everyone.
I don't know,
right, bro. We blitzed Bayern Munich in that game. Yeah, fair enough. First half, they were a little bit, but we battered them.
Now, first half, they were all over you, but they weren't really. But they weren't
clinical.
Yeah, but they weren't decisive. And then second half, you lot done them up. But
we did the same against Inter.
No, but what you lot do is you nick a set piece goal, and then you force teams to have to commit and come out, and then you deal with them. You pick teams off, innit? But you have to score the first goal, though. Do you know what I mean? If you don't score the first goal, it's a different game.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, like it's a tactical thing with you lot, and yeah, it works if you score first. If you don't score first, it's a different game.
100%. Yeah, if we don't score first, that's at least sound like a top gooner. Get out of his swags.
Yeah, that's it. So
I'm not sounding like a top gooner. I'm just happy we're in a final. It's about time, bro. I've been waiting 6 years.
No, it's about time. You just need to get over the line now, innit?
Yeah, we will. Yeah, what do you reckon to your game tomorrow?
We win. I mean,
it's Sunday, innit? Is it tomorrow?
No,
Sunday?
it's tomorrow. Early kickoff, man. 12:30, I think.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we'll win. We'll beat Spurs.
Is it at home?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're dusted.
Yeah, we'll beat Spurs.
Actually, I suppose they're dusted either way because their home record's shit, innit? So,
yeah.
But yeah, your fans are on a high at the minute inside the players, isn't it? And you've had a whole week just to chill. So it sounds late, to be fair.
Yeah, but, bro. You know what I mean? Like we'll win, man. We'll win. Tottenham, I still stand by. Tottenham are the worst team we've played this season, bro. The first game, even though we drew because Amorim fucked it. That first half against Spurs, the worst team we've played all season. They were awful. We battered them. You know what I mean? And if they come to our ground and play anywhere near that tomorrow, they're getting smashed. You know what I mean? So it very much depends on what Tottenham turns up. But no matter what Tottenham turns up, yeah, we get the 3 points in it and we just keep it moving. That's it, really.
Yeah, lads, it's Tottenham. That's what it is. It's Tottenham. It's Tottenham. They're shit.
No, I agree.
Tottenham? They're rubbish, bro. Yeah, that club will forever. I swear somebody's like put a curse on that club. Because bro, they're just laughable. Yeah, did you see what's his name? Romero coming out saying it's disgusting in this club and cussing out the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, he's basically saying I'm leaving at the end of the season. That's the sort of player I could see you lot getting as well. I reckon you'd sign him because he ain't going to Chelsea. He wouldn't
No,
go
I think he'll
Chelsea.
leave the country. He's been linked to Real Madrid, Romero.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Barca maybe. Barca, I don't see Real Madrid wanting him. Well, no, you never know, innit?
He's been linked to Real Madrid. Because they were looking at, what's his name? The French brother at Luke Canate. And now apparently they're looking at Romero now.
Like Atleti's a shout as well. Yeah, Atleti, he'd fit that because he thinks he's a bad boy, doesn't he?
Yeah, either way he ends up there. You know, in Spain, innit? So
where do you reckon Van der Ven goes? 'Cause I reckon he'll leave as well.
he's been linked to Liverpool, but I could see him staying there, to be honest. They're not going to sell both of them. Do you know what I mean? So if Romero's allowed to leave, Van der Ven won't be allowed to leave.
I don't know, man. Tottenham love money, innit?
Nah, but not enough.
And
to
Levy's
let go
looking
of
for
both
£1
of them.
billion quid for his shares, bruv.
Yeah, they won't let them both go though. Do you know what I mean? They won't let them both go. It'll be one or the other.
Do you reckon Frank lost?
Yeah, he gets sacked at the end of the season. I think
That's what I
Tottenham
mean.
are
Like,
already.
do you reckon he lost? Like, do you reckon he'll make next season?
Yeah. They keep him to the end of the season. I believe that Frank has already been replaced. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the season, anyway. I just think that they'll let him see it out now.
Do you reckon that's why De Zerbi done a U-turn? Because I was thinking about this the other day. De Zerbi done a bit of a U-turn, didn't he? I reckon that he was going to Tottenham. Yeah, and then they pulled the plug on it. That's why he's come out and gone, no, I can see myself here for 6 years.
I don't think he was going
That was
Tottenham.
a weird U-turn, isn't it? He hadn't
It was a weird U-turn, but I don't think he's going Tottenham, De Zerbi. But I think that it'll be Glasner, or they might be holding out for Pochettino as well. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's Glasner or Poch. I think they end up with next.
What, Poch back?
Yeah, apparently. So we just need to see. I think it'd be a Glasner or Pochettino, bro. If I was a guessing man, I would say that it's more Glasner than Pochettino, but we'll have to see.
I don't know. Man said De Zerbi's an ambitious guy. Bro, the guy ain't won nothing. He can be ambitious all he likes. Yeah, Glasner's won more than him.
Yeah, I hear it.
Let's be real. Yeah, his football's good. They play PSG on Sunday. Marseille PSG Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
PSG Marseille, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
but they
quarters
lost
away.
to them in the final already.
Yeah, they play on Sunday night, quarters away, UK. That should be a
Mad.
good game. But
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This summer's going to be interesting because, like, obviously, we're going to find out who's won everything. Yeah, and there's going to be enough managers sacked from the Premier League this summer. Yeah, Pep
Sacked
might
or
even
leaving
leave.
their clubs.
Yeah, Pep could even go.
Marco Silva, Glasner, and Andy Riola all haven't signed new deals. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, neither's Pep.
yeah. Pep's got one more year though, so it's gonna be interesting.
I reckon Pep's gone. I reckon he'll go at the end of the year.
I think it depends. If he doesn't
He
win
looks
anything,
stressed, bro.
I don't think he'll leave without winning a trophy. I don't think he'll leave in a trophyless season. He's only had 1 or 2 in his whole career, so I don't think he would leave on a trophyless season. He would want to leave at least lifting a trophy.
He's never gone 2 years in a row without a title. Or a trophy, sorry. Was it a trophy or a title?
A
It might have been
trophy,
a
I
title.
think. I think it's a trophy and a title, both.
Probably both, yeah.
Because he's won trophies nearly in every single season he's been a coach.
His record at Wembley is good as well. I went through this on a stream the other day for Bayern Munich, Barca.
But he's never
and Man
lost the League
City.
Cup final, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, his record for Bayern, Barca and City at Wembley is really good.
See, so bro, that's it. So we just need to wait and see.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I look at him, I just think he looks worn out, mate. Yeah, it's caught up with him now. 10 years at Man City, the stress.
You're right,
the
but boy,
pressure,
if they win that League Cup final, that might revitalize him, blood. You never know. So you don't need to watch out.
yeah, plug him back in, charge
That's
him
what
up.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we got that, man. We got that. We got Sunderland tomorrow as well. Yeah, so that's a 3:00 kickoff.
Yeah, that should be a comfortable win at home. If it was away
easy,
from
man.
home,
That'd be a scammy little 2-0. Like, we won't play amazing. We ain't gonna do anything silly. We'll score a set piece. Yeah, we'll score another goal. We'll shut up shop, and that'll be that. And then hope Aston Villa drop points away at Bournemouth at the same time.
which they could.
And then, yeah, well, this is the thing with Aston Villa, isn't it? Like, they could either win 4-0 or lose 4-0. Yeah, they've been
Agreed.
very consistent this season. But that 11-game win streak in all comps just boosted them. Yeah, and then since then they've been a bit sus. But I don't know. We beat Sunderland tomorrow. Yeah, maybe Villa drop. If Villa drop points tomorrow, they're out of it.
I agree.
Yeah, then now I can sit there with my feet up and watch Liverpool Man City on Sunday if we got our 3 points.
Yeah, I hear it. You know what I mean? So now we'll see people. Hey, you lot, let's get these lights up as well. I've seen the Anthony Gordon stuff, guys. We're not in for Anthony Gordon. And also, Newcastle wouldn't do no fucking business with us anyway. Nah, bro. Like, yeah, Man United and Newcastle ain't doing no business anytime soon, innit? I'd be in for Tonali, bro. So,
yeah, he's a baller.
Yeah, so nah, bro. Don't see that happening. But I don't know.
Tonali's definitely leaving though. 100%.
Yeah, but it's more pushed by his agent though, Lee. I think his agent wants to get him out of there because you know what I mean. The uncertainty with Eddie Howe and Newcastle as a club are just going backwards. So I think his agent's just trying to, you know what I mean, like encourage people to make bids for him, bro. Like it definitely seems like it's coming from Tonali's side and no one else's, bro. Because the rumors were that Tonali's agent was offering him to teams. So, like. Yeah, I think that's from his agent side. I don't think Newcastle are going to be bullied into selling anyone. So, yeah, we just have to wait and see, people. But make sure you get the lights up, man. We're gonna redirect to Gunner's channel now. What you got coming up this weekend, anyway, bro?
Obviously, I'm going live now. I was going to do the La Liga 2 game. The Gunners have won up against Granada, but I'm going to do Vigo versus Osasuna and Leeds versus Forest. That kicks off. Both of them kick off in 12, 30 minutes. And then,
oh shit, I didn't know Leeds Forest were playing today. All right,
yeah,
say no more.
And then, then tomorrow, just the Arsenal game. Fan cams meeting afterwards, and then Sunday, Man City game against Liverpool. Atleti Betis kick off an hour later. Betis got banged 5-0 at home by Atleti in the cup yesterday. Yeah, fucking mate. I swear, Lookman was on smoke on his debut. But they play him again this weekend at Atleti in the league. And then after that, so that cross over with the Liverpool game. Then after that, Valencia with Real Madrid. Then I'll see if I can have a little power nap and I'm doing the Super Bowl.
You're a madman. Fairs.
I know, man, but got to do it, man. These man keep telling me I've got L work rate. Yeah, hold that. I've been pacing myself this week because I know that's going to be long, man. It kicks off like half midnight.
Yeah, it's a madness. Yeah. Super Bowl's a mad thing still.
I watched the last two. Yeah, last two. But this should be good. And Matty's team, the Patriots, are in the final. Matty's not joining, but he's going to be loving it. And do you know, the last time Arsenal won the league, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. So I was like, Matty, I beg they win, otherwise we're effed. We're effed.
I hear it.
I don't think they'll win it, though. I don't really know a lot about that sport, but I was watching some of the highlights the other day. Them Seahawks look good, man. So I don't really know much about it, but yeah, we'll be there for that.
That's it. So yeah, big up. Do you know what I'm saying? Or what? You're Seahawks, yeah? Oh, big up, man. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But no, I'll definitely be watching that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's been a while since the Seahawks have done their thing anyway, so that'd be interesting.
Both managers have had the job less than 2 years. In fact, the Patriots manager's first season.
Yeah, but the NFL's like that, though. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The NFL's like that.
Yeah, so they have standards, bro. They hire and fire all the time.
Yeah. Boy.
And I'm surprised the Rams manager ain't been sacked yet. Yeah, because he bottled it, didn't he? So I'm surprised he ain't been sacked yet. But that's Stan Josh Kroenke for you, isn't it?
I hear it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, big up the chat. Like, we'll definitely hear it. Man said anyone but the Patriots. I hear it, bro. To be fair, I ain't watched the Seahawks since Beast Mode, blood. You know what I'm saying? Lynch, bruv. Like long time ago. So, like, I'm gonna be watching that anyway.
I've never watched it, but bro, on DAZN, yeah, España, yeah, they were linking the last 2 weeks worth of games, just the highlights. Bro, they look sick. I can't lie. They look so good.
No,
but then the Patriots, like, they're more defensive. Like, so I don't know. It's like attack against defense, I suppose.
Yeah,
we'll see.
So yeah, boy, big up the chat. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you run up the likes. Yeah, 100%, exactly, bro. So you know the team I'm talking about. So yeah, run up the likes, people. I'll be live on Twitch later. Make sure you're in the Discord so you get your notifications, people.